Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Let's get ready to rumble!
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever the case may be. I need to change this virtual background, turn it off real quick. Welcome to Drawn and Quartered episode Ghost Rider. I don't really know what episode this is. We've been doing this for a very, very long time and off and on. And now we're doing we're doing color now, so that's different because of me. And anyways, tonight we'll be doing Ghost Rider. Why Ghost Rider? Because I have a Ghost Rider commission to do. So we're going to be doing Ghost Rider, and we've never done Ghost Rider before that I can recall. Does anyone else? I know Bill, Larry, you're new. Hey, does anyone else remember us ever doing Ghost Rider?
Not really.
No, I've painted skulls.
That'll come in handy.
Didn't Elliot do a Care Bear that had it was like a Ghost Rider bear or something like that?
I remember Elliot doing Dick Rider, which that's not what it sounds like, but he did that for Cecil. Cecil, remember, he was DICK in comics. So I remember him doing that, but I don't remember the Care Bear Ghost Rider thing. It could be right.
I think we should do Care Bear Ghost Rider.
Okay, well, you go ahead and draw whatever you want, Jeff.
Woohoo!
No Superman tonight. Although, yeah, that Superman trailer looks really good. I'm actually looking forward to that movie now. So, sounds good.
New trailer dropped today.
Wait, what? New trailer dropped. Yeah, Bill.
Yes.
I can hear you.
Yay!
This is wonderful. I think
a technical issue and actually, yes, they're both technical. One was a fan, one was a port.
Yeah, it was the plug in I had like a USB strip. I think I just got to replace it, but it seems to be working otherwise. But I had it plugged in, and that went into the computer. And when I unplugged it from that and just plugged it right into the desktop, it changed the problem. So there's something going on with my USB port.
Oh, is that what it is? Because I'll tell you what, that noise you had when my computer is running completely quiet and I have my camera on, I notice that noise coming from my computer too. But it's like if there's anything else going on, you don't hear it. But if it's dead silent, you can hear it.
Yeah, I don't know if that's like it's the first time I've ever encountered this problem before, because this USB strip had, it's a powered strip, and you just want more ports, I have it on my desktop, double stick tape on it, and it works pretty good, except for it started failing.
Right. Well, welcome to the show in all your audible glory.
Thank you. Well, I was kind of bummed because it was kind of like I felt left out. Suddenly we were talking. I could hear. I couldn't hear anyone, but everyone could hear me, so that was odd.
Well, Mike did most of the talking, so you didn't miss much.
Well, it's better than when Jeff does all the talking.
I had fun drawing Vampirilla. That was cool.
Yes.
Are you? Okay.
So
I think I might actually paint that up. I adjusted it a little bit afterwards and fixed the hand.
It looks like she was underwater. Was she?
She was.
Oh, what was
exactly right? I thought, would it be kind of fun? Like she jumped in the water and the hairs all out, and
that
made it all soft, like it was, Yeah, that's exactly right. I thought I'd try something a little different.
That's cool. I ended up drawing mine like a space cadet. so she had a little bubble helmet on.
Oh, nice. Yeah, see, it's a different thing. I for some reason when we started, I had this mermaid painting idea. And I thought, that'd be kind of fun if I made her like underwater.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Dude,
It
mermaids are
happen, right? She jumps in the water and does something. And she could probably
Yeah,
do that underwater.
absolutely. I mean, her outfit already looks like a swimsuit, so it's made for that.
Yeah, yeah. And she looks sexy underwater and on the top of water. So that's good.
I don't think she wants to do a cannonball with that bathing suit on.
No, I think everyone else wants her to.
Well,
It
yeah.
all depends how good her adhesive is.
Right, right. Well, she is a vampire, so she has special powers.
Magic vampire swimsuit stays in place.
Yeah.
That is the very, very specialist of powers. Yeah. So, who's looking forward to drawing some Ghost Rider tonight?
Hey, Ghost Riders.
Got some ideas going. Yep.
And is maybe a Care Bear too, I've heard.
And so he's got a chick. Is it the one? Does it matter which one? Because I always like the one on the motorcycle and with the chain. and
Right.
stuff.
That's Ghost Rider to me.
Not in
Yeah.
a car. I
No.
think those are kind of interesting for a minute.
Even on the horse.
Horse was kind of cool. The movie.
Not-
Yeah.
Not the
I
mystery.
guess you go with what you know.
Yeah.
All right. So, what time is it? 7:08. We are waiting for one more special guest.
Special guest. Exciting. We have
So,
so many
Elliot?
special guests tonight.
What?
Who?
Hey, Lady Moon.
Who?
Oh, Lady Moon was wondering how Elliot is doing. Have you heard? Is he feeling better?
Elliot? You gonna name the kid Elliot?
Yes. How did you know it's Elliot? Eventually,
Elliot.
I just
I don't
called him.
think-
And,
Well,
anymore.
it's real easy. Number one, you said special guest, and number two, he's late. So
oh, well, that's okay.
Elliot, I don't pick up my phone anymore. Fernandez.
Elliot was in the hospital last night.
Huh?
What?
So just keep
Yeah.
going with that, Larry.
Oh man, I'm gonna really give it to him now.
Larry called
And
him.
you're late. What are you dying?
Larry called him for so long it put him in the hospital.
Yeah, yeah.
God, I can't sleep. I turned my ringer off. I
You
can
keep
feel-
calling me and calling me and calling me.
That's right.
Well, then I suppose he's feeling some better, which is, why Lady Moon was asking.
Yes. I'll let him give you the update. But
But why? Why was he in the hospital?
We don't know.
He's gonna
because he's
tell us.
not on a carnivore diet, obviously.
All things are answered by carnivore diet, right, Mike?
That's correct.
Yeah.
If he were just
And-
on a carnivore diet, since I told him to get on a carnivore diet a year plus ago, none of this would have happened.
There you go.
I'm just saying.
So are you looking forward to saying I told you so?
Yes.
I said that to him earlier already.
I'm starting to draw. Is that allowed?
Yeah, because you take so long, Larry, that maybe you need extra time. You need a special dispensation.
Are you gonna do a Care Bear one or like a Bugs Bunny Ghost
Ooh,
Rider?
whatever floats your boat, right?
All right, it's 7:10. 1, 2, 3, go. We'll give Elliot some extra time at the end, although he does stuff pretty quickly. And also, my steak has been resting for 10 minutes, so I'm gonna go get it.
Oh,
Jeff, you're on.
I'm on.
Jeff's in
I-
charge.
I'm so on. Oh, actually, on this show, I actually have power to do things.
That's all right.
Don't worry, go to your head.
Too late.
So many video clips. What? What are all these? I just looked up Ghost Rider and it shows this like a bunch of different characters with like fire heads. Like one's got
Yeah, that would be pretty much it.
Yeah,
huh.
he's an agent of hell. He broke
And
out of
the-
hell to go out and do good. Over
Okay.
it.
Huh.
Made a deal with the devil.
It's
Sorry.
funny looking.
I'm going to use the power of hell against it. Ah!
You see how-
Oh, I've heard of that. It's called Spawn, right? Isn't that?
Uh-huh.
No, they copied Ghost Rider.
Oh, that's a different thing.
Exactly the same thing, but different.
And more cake. lots more.
Hey, Amy, he was created in the 70s to kind of take advantage of the bike culture that was kind of big around in the 70s, and that's pretty much where the character kind of comes from.
So his motorcycle has fire wheels.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah, and he also could just ride around like a normal dude, and no one knows. Yeah.
Okay.
That's when he's not Ghost Rider.
Yeah,
When
but
he's-
he's always Ghost Rider, but incognito.
So what I hear is fire wheels, Care Bears, fire wheel like cloud car for the Care Bears.
Sure.
Yay!
That sounds great.
He better have a flaming skull though.
That's it.
Okay.
I got the reference.
Yeah.
That's a big hallmark trademark for Ghost Rider. Or else
That's right.
he would if you don't have the flaming
Skull is required.
See, this
Okay.
is what Mike is drawing.
I'm
That's
Drawing.
a steak. It looks really good.
It's very
yeah.
realistic.
So I've been. It's color.
nobody said you couldn't do a Care Bear skull,
Thank
although
you,
it might
Jesus.
get a little morbid.
Oh.
Mm.
I saw one of these Ghost Rider pictures references, and it showed a person who just had like a little flame on their head, and it showed a ghost skull person who had a pearl necklace for some reason. It's like, how many Ghost Riders are there? Are there lots?
I think there might be, but there should only be one Johnny Storm one. That's my. It should just always be Johnny Storm. So I don't know.
Johnny Storm.
Johnny Blaze. Yeah.
Johnny Blaze.
Blaze.
I get it mixed up. Storm is the Human Torch. So they.
Right.
Mhm.
He is always on fire. Well, not always on fire, but he can
Well,
be.
there's Johnny Blaze, who was a stunt performer, blah blah blah.
Yes.
Worked in a carnival. Long blonde hair. Then there was Danny Ketch, who was in the 1990 series, who was a younger Latino guy. I think Latino, or maybe I don't know. Anyway,
According to the what was the that show that had the Shield, the Shield show. You know,
that's not Danny. That's another character.
that was the Latino guy with the car.
Yeah, the one with the car is Latino, definitely.
That's
So basically, there's been three separate series, three different characters that have been possessed by the Ghost Rider.
Huh.
Is Blaze still around?
Pretty
Yes.
good, Eric.
I think so.
Hold on.
And then, I forgot. Then, in the Cosmic Ghost Rider, it's actually Frank Castle is the
Really?
is the Cosmic Ghost Rider who rides around with baby Thanos. He was going to kill Thanos as a baby, like the whole the Hitler thing, and he couldn't do it. So something happened, and he decided to carry the baby. He's basically going to teach baby Thanos how to be a decent person.
Yeah, that's the person to do it.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, there's the series where it's kind of like Lone Wolf and Cub, where Cosmic Ghost Rider is looking after. Now, I could be getting the particulars wrong, but I think he's looking at
Castle. That's the Punisher, right?
Yes, a older Punisher. Yes.
Huh.
Have you guys seen the new Daredevil show on Disney Plus? Born Again.
Yes.
I have not. Are
What do
you
you
enjoying?
think? I liked it.
It was all right. I mean, it was
I mean,
nowhere near as good as the first
What's that?
season.
Yeah.
Netflix.
I just it wasn't as good as the first season.
But I think it was better than the third season. Was it the third? I think it was third. Yeah. But he keeps giving it up. I want him to just kind of be Daredevil.
And
Well, they had
almost
an
better-
intervention.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was going to say they had an intervention. Basically, they were filming, and then Feige and other people, somebody realized that the stuff they were filming was crap for Born Again, and so they brought in people from the Netflix show to go, okay, this is garbage. Please help fix this.
Yeah, it was, everything you were hearing was horrible. So compared to that, It's fantastic.
Yeah, well, see, they refilmed a bunch of stuff, and then and they edited it and kind of brought it up to speed. So by like episode 8 or 9, they were fully in control of the show at that point.
Nice. So, do they need to bring in any more interventions, or is it doing a lot better by now, you think?
I don't know. We'll see. The pictures look really cool from the second season, which is actually the second half of the season they were filming, but they're making it the second season. It was supposed to, the whole season was supposed to be like 20 episodes or something like that, and then they had all this problem. So I'm assuming that they went, oh, we don't have enough time to do this as all one season, so they separated them. So you got 9 episodes there, and then I think another 10 episodes or something coming for the next one.
Interesting.
Castle was in it briefly. That was good.
Yeah, yeah. His first scene with him was awesome.
Yeah, and then the finale for this season, he was in that as well. And that was
yeah. It just didn't. I mean, it's. I thought. You know what, Kevin? I thought you said there was an intermission, and I'm like, that's what it is, because this is like this. This didn't end a season. There was no like.
Yeah.
There was no story arc here, right?
Yeah.
It just cut it off. So next season, it's like next season and this season are all just one season.
Yeah, and then that ending thing with Frank and one of the guys where he breaks out, that's supposed to, as I understand it, or at least on the interwebs, that's supposed to lead into that Punish. They're making a standalone Punisher special. Marvel is, so that's supposed to air like in between these Daredevil seasons.
Oh,
so,
right.
Yeah. So they're kind of giving him his own, his own little thing. So supposedly that little scene at the end where he's breaking out or whatever, and that's leading into that. If my sources or if the internet sources are to be believed.
If the internet is to be believed.
Well, I don't think anyone ever falsifies information on the internet.
The internet is always correct.
The
internet must be true.
Yeah.
You guys ever remember that Simpson episode where he was filmed looking like he pinched a girl's butt, and they all went like all over, the media get him and everything, and at the very end he was exonerated, and then it comes back on, and then they're doing that to the guy that actually exonerated him, the guy who took it was the Scottish guy, and they're playing the music, and he goes, oh, he's the villain. He goes, but don't you remember, didn't you learn anything? I didn't learn anything. He's the villain. The TV's telling me he's the villain. He's the villain. playing the villain music.
Ever.
I don't actually remember that episode.
Oh, it was so good. I remember thinking that's exactly what happens all the time.
Homer gave a girl a ride home or something like a hitchhiker or something like that.
She had like a sticky thing on her butt, and he was trying to help her, and it looked like he pinched her bottom.
Yeah, it was actually what had happened. Homer was going for a gummy bear that was stuck to her butt. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he was trying to help her. He just wanted to eat some candy, right?
And the thing about it, she was like horrified by him. And he said he was making pervy noises at her. And it's Homer. They showed the recreation. It's actually Homer is going, oh, like his donut face. And he was getting the gummy bear. It was great. Just like Homer's not a
gummy bear.
Homer's not a perv. He just likes his gummies.
That was a great.
No. Donuts, gummy bears.
Donuts.
Beer. It's my only weakness.
Oh, Lord.
Is that Jeff?
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, dude, you do a great Homer. That's like the only time you've ever done an impersonation that sounded good.
Go!
Oh!
Oh, my goodness.
Ooh.
I'm having trouble coming up with an idea, and I don't have any Ghost Rider blanks, so I can't even take advantage of it. But I can still put it in my shop, whatever. It's
Bill Mouse Art says, "Nice catching some studio time. Shop talk and pop culture is always cool."
Bill, jump in here. Oh wait, you don't want to. I'm gonna get
I
Bill
did.
the link.
I set that whole story about Homer up. What are you talking about? then I got focused on trying to draw a skull, and it's not working out too well.
A Homer
He's gonna
skull
draw a
with
Homer
flames.
Oh, that'd be funny. Yep. No, I'm just trying to do a cool a cool skull frowning and screaming at me.
All right.
They called me the donut writer.
Oh, should I have donut wheels on the car? And sprinkles can go flying off of them.
See, I'm a font of inspiration.
all right. I figured out something now.
Oh, right. Does it have sprinkle wheels?
No,
Oh, okay.
I can't fit the bike in here, so I'm just going to draw my idea. As much as I'd like to draw the bike.
Just shrink it.
Oh look,
Make-
Jeff's
make your-
not
make
paying
your bill bigger.
attention.
Oh,
Hi,
hang on.
Elliot.
Hello, Elliot.
Hey.
Sorry,
Hey,
Jeff
Elliot.
left you in the back. for
Hey,
so long.
Elliot. It's Larry. How's it going?
He's marked as E.
Remember me?
I don't know who you are. What are you talking about?
Can you please
Elliot,
not
I heard you're
scare
in the
Elliot away?
hospital.
He just got here.
Just got out of the hospital today.
What the hell happened?
How are you doing?
Chest
Are you
pain.
feeling better? Okay.
Oh, brother.
Chest
Hey, let
pain
him
right
talk.
after.
Let the man talk.
Sorry.
Go
No,
ahead,
it's
Elliot.
okay. It's you know, I'm dead.
False
What?
alarm?
Was it right
Yeah,
after
I'm
Larry
trying to
called
This
you?
can't be your ghost, John.
This is Elliot from Beyond.
And eternity is split between being on the show and waiting to be on the show.
So go ahead, Elliot.
Didn't
Tell us what happened and why you were in the hospital and how you've made this miraculous recovery.
Mike says it's because of my medication, but I don't know.
Mike says a lot of things.
Mike
Says-
says if you had been on the carnivore diet for the last 2 years,
Oh,
you
for
wouldn't
Christ's
be in
sake.
this situation.
Yeah.
Elliot, if you would have just ate more ribs.
If we had only gone to the police, this would never have happened.
Wasn't for this ridiculous kids. It's a Scooby
See,
Doo.
Elliot still doesn't believe me, even though this is evidence that I'm right.
Wow.
well, we're
You're-
glad you made it.
I'm glad you came on the show.
Glad
to
you
get
made
views.
it.
All right, guys, great to see you all. I'm gonna get going.
I came here for an argument, not this abuse.
Oops.
I can
Well-
take this. I can get this abuse at home. I don't need this.
I can call you and give you this abuse.
Yeah, that's who.
Bruno Cardoso says, Cardoso says Mike is right, but Bruno is clearly wrong.
What?
Who?
Nothing.
That can't be accurate.
Let's see.
You know, but the bike in-
Well, we're glad you're here, Elliot, and we're glad you're feeling. Are you feeling better? Or are you just?
I was getting a little bit of pinches earlier, but I don't know. I'm assuming so. They said I'm alive. I'm not dead yet.
Well, all right.
Did they give you a prognosis?
No.
Nonsense. I'm not dead. What? Nothing. Good.
Wow. Wow.
What?
Wow. Wow.
I mean, how often? How often do you get to use that?
That's
Yeah,
true.
no, not very often. You're right.
Right?
Getting better.
Oh, yeah.
I feel happy. Do you feel happy at least?
Sure.
All
I
right.
like hearing it.
You know, me and my cheerful self.
Well, I thoroughly enjoy your Instagram posts where you're doing the drawings and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I
Read
get
any
it.
books lately?
Huh?
Read any good books lately?
No, I have not actually.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm going to hell.
Mm.
I'm going to hell. Larry, thank you.
And you have to read Larry's book when you're there.
Forever. Except the last chapter's missing.
Oh
Actually, I thought about reading your book in the hospital, and I said, I'm just going to die.
I would rather die than read Larry's book.
Good excuse.
Elliot.
I didn't say I'd rather die. I just said I was going to die. I didn't say.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you said you'd rather die.
I don't think that's what I said at all. Actually,
I think that's exactly what you were saying.
I think everything you're saying is wrong. I don't think anything.
Reading between the lines a little bit there.
You didn't say it directly. There's a lot of implication there, though.
Read between the lines.
Lies.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I switched back to Hogan's Heroes.
no.
All right.
My blood pressure was really high, though. That was pretty cool.
Oh, that's not cool.
No, it was.
How'd you get it?
It was what was that 171 over something?
Wow.
Those are rookie numbers.
That's lightweight.
That's
You got to
pretty
get those
high.
numbers up,
I know. I felt like
Sugar.
I felt like a quitter.
right?
We gotta get you out on the monkey bars. You gotta pump those numbers up.
Oh, that's right.
Come on, man. I've been as high as 218. You gotta do better.
That was close, man. That was close. I was getting there. I asked them if I had passed the test. They said I didn't, but
Keep practicing. No, that's not how that
scores.
works.
Only high scores for me.
Practice makes perfect.
I want the all-time high score. Nobody beats Elliot.
My blood sugar was up too. How about that?
Oh no, no.
Yeah, that was fun. How about that, huh? Since we're competing about who's going to die first.
I'm going to vote for Elliot first.
Yes.
You know what would lower your blood sugar?
Me?
If you did the carnivore diet, right?
Hey, how'd you know?
I
Turns out.
I have deep insights and things.
Mind powers.
Yes.
Bill gets it.
Brain power.
Bless you.
All right. Definitely doing a redesign.
I'm waiting for the third sneeze to bless him.
I'm ready. I'm done. You get two, and that's it.
Oh, you don't do the third one?
No.
Bill, you doing
These is always come in threes. What are you breaking tradition?
On the third one, we call a young priest and an old priest.
You know, have you heard like the whole thing about the blessing things? It used to be that there was so much force produced by sneezing that they were sneezing out part of your soul, so they would say God bless you. Or it could just be they were worried you're sick and they wanted God to bless you.
I'm gonna go with the second one.
Yeah,
Or
I
they
like
thought you were infested
I don't
by
think the soul one
demonic-
is true.
you're blowing your soul out your nose, man.
Let me tell you where you can blow your soul out. Not your nose.
Andrew
Yeah, I
Hayes
heard
says,
something when I was a kid that it meant soul come back here. And I'm like, because Untight means soul come back here.
I
I'm
thought
like-
that just meant God bless you.
no, because
I had some
it
talking-
means good. Means good health.
I had
Doesn't
some
mean
Taco
just
Bell
good
that makes him
Yeah.
a whole
Means
new
good health.
meaning.
Yes.
I thought it means God bless you. I don't believe you.
No, got is God.
It's not good.
It's very
God
good.
with an accent. It's good like
It's
I didn't mean
then a mix with this. I'm doing an amalgam.
Yeah,
Andrew Hayes.
going.
Andrew Hayes says hello.
Aloha.
And Lady Celtic Moon demands Elliot listen to her.
What do you want me to hear?
I don't know, but
If
you
it's
better
in the
listen to her.
chats, is it in the chats? Did she say it in the chats?
She just said, "Listen
If
to
you
me."
write, if you spend 6 to 7 months writing a book and send it to Elliot, then he'll listen to. Oh wait, no, never mind.
You're like a dog with a bone.
That's it, man.
Now I will have to say I was pleasantly surprised, not surprised, but I enjoyed Larry's book. How's that? I do a lot of reading of fantasy and other things, and I liked it.
Fantasy, you say?
Fantasy and sci-fi, and occasionally I'll read something like like politics or theology, but mostly it's brain candy.
You know, I know a guy in here who has a couple of books.
Yeah, just a couple. Andrew Hayes, no, it's not Superman or Ironheart. It is Ghost Rider.
I will never do Ironheart.
What is Ironheart? That sounds
Oh
familiar.
my gosh!
It's Lady Iron Man.
Oh no!
It's a young girl whose name is Riri, and if you're a child of the '90s, you'd understand why you wouldn't use that name.
I've never heard of this before.
Really?
It sounds crazy. Yeah, it sounds crazy talk.
Yeah, just go watch the trailer for Ironheart, and you'll be like,
it's a spinoff.
It's a
of Iron
no
Man?
for me. Well, it's this young girl who like has a super snotty attitude, gets into MIT, and then like somehow or another finds some Stark technology, and I don't know. I didn't read the whole thing. I'm just going based on the
I think
trailer.
she stole the star technology in the comic.
Yeah, and then she wants to be iconic and important. At least that's what I got from the trailer.
Did she stuff it in her bag?
Is it a
walk out the door with it?
Is it a movie?
Yeah. Oh no! It's a series.
TV
It's gonna
show.
be a
It
series.
was supposed to be a movie, though.
Like on Disney Plus or something?
Yes.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a movie. That Superman looks good, man.
That
I
Superman
like
does look good.
I was like, that little argument he makes there. I think they're gonna pull off a little bit of that. Whatever happened to Truth, Justice, and American Way? That story.
Yeah.
think that's what they're
That's like one of my favorite Superman stories.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I wish I'd have gotten to draw that.
I watched the Thunderbolts
Doug.
recently at the movies.
Oh, did you enjoy it?
I did.
Yeah, I was wanting to get to check it out. So, did you enjoy it?
I did enjoy it. It was sort of like if you took what was that movie that Pixar did with the girl? You're inside the girl's brain.
Inside Out.
Out?
Inside Out. Is that it?
I mean, Herman's Head.
No.
Yeah. Oh, you
yes,
remember
if you
that
took
then?
that,
Cool.
There's a little bit of a vibe about that, but it's it's not as like there's people under control to handle it. But you get into the brain of the misunderstood, mentally ill guy, so it gets a little bit of that action in there. But
Lawnmower Man. Yeah.
What's that?
Lawnmower Man.
Bill, did you just call that action? This doesn't sound like action.
Well, there was action, but then there's an element where you get into sort of it's kind of like how like in Doctor Strange, how they go into that weird realm, but it's all inside this one guy's mind, and he becomes like this super being that can
Lawnmower
change
Man.
reality and not make people disappear and go into their own.
Oh, you mean The Void?
The Void, yeah.
Wait. Are you talking about Lawnmower Man by Stephen King or
No.
So The Void, this is a movie called The Void.
It's
No,
called
The Void is the
Thunderbolt,
villain.
and the Void is
okay.
is one of the characters in it who may or may not be the villain. I'll let you decide.
And we have a super chat here from the Ultima Kahuna, $4.99. Does Ghost Rider appeal because we wish for righteous vengeance, or is it so rare in reality, or is it something else?
It's because he got skull for a head. Flaming skull.
He's got a flaming
Talking
skull
about,
for it.
man. Freaking flaming
He's on
skull.
fire.
for a
He
head.
looks badass.
That was very deep, Kahuna. Very deep.
Yeah.
Sheesh. People trying to get all philosophical.
Does he have guns? I think he does. I think he's still muscular, right?
Does he?
Depends
use
Not
on who's
guns,
drawing.
like shooting guns, like muscular arms.
Right.
Oh,
Depends on who's
oh.
drawing him. You
A
can draw him that
motorcycle
way
help.
if you like.
motorcycle helps.
But then he's like when you see like his jacket, he's got muscles. But when he takes his jacket off, it's just all flaming.
Probably he's like his body's all like fire. You just kind of
Yeah, I've never seen Ghost Rider with his jacket off.
fire.
But like the way they
I
draw
like
him,
where this is going.
I felt like I
When
saw
he's damaged and wounded, you can see the fire coming through the jacket and stuff. So I would say you're onto
I'm
something.
talking more like the silhouette of the jacket because this jacket's covering up, but it's not like hanging on bones. It's like it
Yeah, I give
plays.
him muscle.
Yeah.
His is, I think, because like his normal human form's like a stunt actor, so he's probably like moderately physically fit. So it would make sense he'd be like.
Is he like well hung? Is that?
Thank the Fall Guy.
I'm sorry.
Oh boy.
I went blue.
Think Lee Majors in his prime.
Oh, okay.
Oh, then yes, he is.
Come on, old buddy Sasquatch. Let's go stop those aliens.
Y'all peeking in his dressing room or something? What's going on here?
This just got more interesting.
Oh yeah,
I'm confused.
most
Okay.
interesting drawn and quartered of ever.
Of ever.
Yep, Ghost Rider is now fighting with the Sasquatch to do something.
Watch Rider.
They need-
Mhm.
Hey, have you guys ever read any of Jim Butcher stuff?
No.
Gary Dresden.
We've also never read
Yeah.
any of Larry's stuff.
Well, that was, he's a little more prolific than Larry is at the moment, but so.
Don't
But
worry,
he did
Larry.
He did a thing where they had Sasquatch, in it. So
Oh, yeah?
it was actually very entertaining.
Don't worry, Larry. I'll tell you this for a fact. You bribe him enough, he'll read your stuff.
Bill, I didn't have to pay Bill anything.
Yeah.
And actually, technically, Mike's gonna work with me on something, but
You'd have to pay
Not
me.
Not if I don't read your book. What are you, blackmail?
no. I mean, kind of just didn't really get together this week. No.
Well, yeah, I gave you a time window, and then you totally didn't do contact
No,
me
I
during the
messaged
time
you. Did
window.
you not see my message?
You didn't
Not
check
during
his
the
comments?
window. You know what a window is, Larry?
Let's not
Play
fight.
with glass.
His window is
Sometimes
something you
people
throw a
you
rock
through one
through.
when they're angry with you.
It's what you throw Larry out of when you're angry with.
Windows are meant to be broken.
I guess, or keep bringing
Yeah.
them.
Is that a
Did
fortune
you
cookie?
do any kind of tests?
That's an unfortunate cookie.
Cookies.
Bill's working on a test.
No, not yet. I'm thinking about working on a test. I
I'm
guess
still
it's
working on
kind
my
of
GED.
qualifies. I'm doing the conceptualization before I've actually went to it.
A test.
It's something new, so it's a little scary.
This
Sure.
is a test.
Yeah. I'm
I
gonna
need
take
to
some of
give
my
her an
paintings,
update on Monday.
take it into AI, and have it animate one of my.
No,
illustrations.
Sheldon, Sasquatch is not a soap.
It is a soap. What are you talking
It
about?
is a soap.
Yeah, they sell
Yeah.
soap. That's what soap. It's very manly, and has very. It's very cleanly made. It's good for your skin. It makes you pretty. Or
Is that?
Wait,
Draw this
is
with
it manly or is it
chains.
make you pretty? I
Here's
don't-
Sasquatch soap, actually.
Watch.
Oh, really?
Watch soap.
Oh,
Yeah, it's great.
oh, okay.
It's a brand.
It's got pheromones in it, so it makes you smell manly.
Oh, is that what it is?
I have no
I
idea.
have pheromones in me.
Oh, that's
Sorry.
probably good.
Pheromones aren't real.
I have
Of course
unpheromones.
It just depends what kind
People
you
used to
got.
say they had humors. Humor.
Well, pheromones may or may not be real, but women are attracted to older men who
Stink.
their smell is genetically different from their own.
I think they like it when guys are clean and then that's stinky.
No, that's not the case.
Yep. Yes, it's true. Beep.
Nope. Sorry,
You
ladies,
don't
you're
know.
wrong.
No,
How would
nobody
you know?
wants in the stinky room.
No, women are attracted. They've done tests on this. Like, women will be more attractive to men who are not like genetically different from them because they it's something in
Well, isn't everyone
immune-
genetically different from everyone else?
No, hold on. It's something in your immune system that, like your body odor, your specific body odor is derived from what bacterias your immune system kills, basically. So it's like it creates this unique olfactory sense. And they ran these tests with women, and the women who are they'll be more attracted to people who are genetically different from them, so that their immune systems will
That doesn't mean that they want you to stink, though.
But they,
my wife loves when I stink.
I don't think so, Michael.
No, but there's another part of the story that's really interesting.
sounds
Dave.
a little insecure about that.
No, listen, let me tell you the
Lord
other
of the
part of
Rings,
this.
where they're like,
So
I
there's-
smell man flesh.
There's this thing.
Are you sure you
There's
want to
this
keep
thing.
digging that hole, Mike?
Hold on a second. Let me.
He's sure. He's sure. He's
Get
still
Jill in
digging.
here.
There's another
Get
part of the story
Jill.
that's very interesting because they discovered that the women who they didn't make any difference, when they were selecting from the
Were actually
smelly
men.
t-shirts. No, they were on birth control. So being on birth control canceled out this natural repulsion to people who were too genetically similar to them, right?
I think that's what happened to me when I went on birth control.
Well, nobody's going to let me finish.
Oh,
I think you should. I am
Even
very curious.
Et tu, Elliot?
What?
Et tu? That means you too in Latin.
What in the wide world of sports is going on here?
I didn't know that.
So what's happening is
Hey,
that
Elliot, is your stomach
women,
feeling okay?
these women who are meeting and marrying men while they're on birth control, when they get off birth control, they're repulsed by, I mean, not all the time, but some of these women who get off birth control, they get repulsed by their husbands because
You know what help?
they're too genetically similar.
I thought that just happened like after you got married. And then, I mean, it was cool before. And then you get married, and it's like,
Look, Bill, this is not a therapy session.
This is
okay.
true.
So, did you ever wonder?
I don't know why you always have to be judging me. Because I only believe in science.
Might help if they take a shower.
Okay.
I had to get in there with that one.
I'm
Can you
so
hear
glad-
the shower in the background?
I think it's amazing, but whatever. You guys just remain ignorant. That's fine.
I'm just saying my wife doesn't like it when I smell.
She doesn't like it when you smell?
No.
Really?
She doesn't like
My
it
wife-
very much.
My wife will stick her nose right up in my armpit. Like a kitten.
I had a pet skunk that used to do that. It liked my-
I really didn't need to hear that.
the pet skunk part, or the wife licking the ear.
In fact, I think the chat's probably traumatized by now.
I mean, you want to have healthy, biologically diversified children, right? All right, let's move on from this topic. Apparently, we're
Yes, that's what everyone wants. Yes.
Huh.
I say,
He's got some guns on him.
This is the difference between traveling down a rabbit hole and being shoved down it.
I just wanted to get my thing out.
It's just he
Whoa.
tripped it down.
Whoa. Whoa.
I'd say something, but y'all remember the brown eye of Sauron? I'm just going to let you marinate in this one.
So true.
I'll come back to Lord of the Rings. Thank you.
Let us explain the brown eye of Sauron for the newcomers.
Brown eyes.
Who wants to take the lead on explaining the brown eyes?
I was too busy laughing, so I don't remember all of it.
You don't remember?
It was very simple. Edwin and Mike took my drawing for Lord of the Rings. Instead of glorifying the wonderful likenesses I had on the image, they sat there and they picked apart the little stupid Eye of Sauron that I drew on the tower, and that it looked like a bunghole.
Holy,
it's entirely not our fault that you made it look like a bunghole. Welcome, Matt Crossan.
Hello, Mike. Hello, everybody.
Oh my goodness, Matt.
Nice to see ya.
Man, good to see all
I
of
feel
you.
like I've been seeing more of your family lately.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I've been hearing, having sightings of Mike Miller. They're like, yeah, so Mike today.
Really?
And I was like, what was he doing in my sketch cover bin? I was about to go in there, then I heard you in there. I'm like, oh man, that's funny. At the local comic store.
Really?
I know. How did you
LCS.
leave? How did you leave a Power Girl cover in that bin, dude?
I know. Well, I haven't been in there in a long time. I talked about going in it, but I never did. It was during Free Comic Day. I was going to do it, but I was too busy. So I thought I'll go in later.
Oh, so not Becky's comic store, but a different one?
No,
No, it was Becky's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Neat.
Mike is bumming.
Oh, I got the
Yeah.
Battle Beast sketch cover in my my little
Kevin
what's it
got
called?
him. I'm so jealous.
Oh, you got it too? Oh man, good find, huh?
Like Kevin, did
I was wondering.
or did you just order them?
No, I just walked in and grabbed one. See,
No, I'm talking to
Battle
Kevin.
Beast. Oh, you said you got two of them, right? Because they limited
Oh, he's
limited
muted.
us that
Kevin,
only
you're
one.
muted. I didn't mute you. Maybe the Eye of Sauron muted you.
The brown eye of Sauron.
I think Kevin muted himself.
Yeah, Kevin, do you still happen to have that drawing?
Kevin?
Kevin,
What happened to Kevin?
you happen to say
I don't think I do. I think it got damaged or something. I was in a stack of stuff, and somehow it got damaged.
Oh, is that what happened to it?
That's what happened to it. Do you sell
Hey,
it?
I actually went and fixed it. I went and fixed it, and then I was proud of the likenesses on that.
Kevin,
piece. I wasn't going to tear it up. Exactly. Whatever.
Poor Kevin.
I'm not the one talking about my wife sniffing my armpit.
That's true. That's true.
I think it's
Kevin,
adorable
Kevin,
when my wife sniffs my armpit. She's just that enamored with my smell.
What?
A happily married
I
man.
feel very uncomfortable about this conversation.
I'm mildly comforted by it.
Oh, God. I don't like the conversation. Oh. Oh, no.
No, my wife said she likes that I never smell.
You never
Apparently,
smell?
that's because she's on birth control.
Yeah,
Ask Mike.
I don't smell bad. No, she's against that stuff. She said that her mom told her never to take it.
That's smart.
She's like, do not ever take it. She's been saying that to him since they were like old enough. You know, they're like, never take birth control.
I take it.
Yeah.
Elliot needs to keep his hormones in balance, so that's why he's taking it.
That's what's wrong with me.
He's taking it for acne.
I take it to build muscle.
Birth out of control.
It's there to balance his chi.
Oh,
Oh my!
There to balance is cheese.
jeez.
I was just going to say that.
Oh, God. The conversation's going in the wrong direction again.
You don't like
You okay, Larry?
No. Oh, God, no. I feel
So is Costin drawing tonight?
I'm feeling a little
Yeah,
We're doing
I'm
Ghost
drawing.
Rider.
we're doing Ghost Rider. Just any Ghost Rider.
Any Ghost Rider? Like,
Yes, any Ghost Rider.
You should do the cowboy one.
Any
Comic
kind
book one.
The cowboy one.
Oh, there's a cowboy one, isn't there?
Yep.
No
We
one's doing
decided
I've been
there's
drawing cowboys. Like,
Hey,
let's see.
Weldon got in touch with me.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
he?
How's he
Is he
doing?
doing all right?
Buddy.
Yeah, he's been dealing with some stuff with his mom and his sister.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, hopefully they're doing better.
I did say we missed him.
Yeah, he came out of hiding because I was talking about something related to why I thought he hadn't been around. He's like, "You're paranoid." Now then, how come you had to wait for me to say it for you to say it?
You're like, I'm still paranoid. I think it's kept me alive this long.
I'm still here, aren't I?
Let's see. Ghost Rider. Is he that guy that looks like he's got a motorcycle helmet that's on fire?
Yeah.
No.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no, no.
Yeah, it's a motorcycle helmet that's on fire. No, it's good. I want to see that.
Like,
No,
or is that
yeah.
Evil Knievel?
That's it.
All right,
Yep.
now that I have spent 40 minutes apparently whiting out a logo, I don't think that was a good use of my time.
King Bob asks of thinking of Larry, was that an impression of Paul Lynde from Hollywood Squares?
Oh, Paul Lynde would be more like this.
My goodness.
Accurate.
You know, Darren, you're a drip.
Gesso
remember
takes
that-
a long time to draw. I mean,
Remember
draw.
that old cartoon? I think it was Warner Brothers one. The guy, the little diminutive guy, and then he had the big bad eye for the right, and she'd yell at him all the time. And he'd like, here. Yes, my love. I think it was the same guy who did Droop. The same voice actor. He could just slow it down. Oh, whoa.
You see what I got?
What you get?
Very good voice.
Jack, here's
Yeah.
Capcom. Yep, I got Capcom.
Darkstalkers.
Ooh.
That G.I. Joe. Look at this Batman one. It's so weird. It's a blue cover.
Oh, that's cool.
Why did they do that? I don't understand why they do that.
It makes it hard
That
to
came
draw.
out last.
I think it's supposed to be like.
Yeah, it's got a.
Moonlight.
And I got
There's nothing on the
Conan.
cover.
Let's do Batman as the Ghost Rider.
Y'all see the
This is
Venom
Wonder
ones
Woman.
that are all black?
Oh.
The
No.
sketch covers that are all black? I'm like, okay, that's going to be
Oh,
a
yeah.
fun one.
Can't see anything.
Oh, those Power Ranger covers are slick.
Power
You
Ranger.
have to cover that whole thing with gesso.
Really? Oh, they're
Or
shiny?
Does
Yeah.
it hold up the paper?
That's crazy. Then I have Detective Comics. I don't know if you can make that out.
Yeah. Where'd you get those?
I got those at the comic store that Becky's. See, like,
Oh, really?
yeah. But they had them. I don't know if they still have more, but I got two of these. See, look.
I feel like Matt has an in at the store. That's how he gets
I had to do that with this. So I had to go in every place that's white on here. I went in with gesso, or not even just white, but like even the green highlight and stuff. I went in and I
Yeah.
gesso everything.
Gesso.
Ah.
Even her face, I had to gesso it and then
use markers over it?
and then use markers over it. Yeah,
Oh, that's cool. So it worked good, huh?
I mean, that's what I'm doing
Marker
right
and
here.
gesso. I didn't know marker and gesso. I mean, we go over top gesso. That's cool.
It's just
It
like-
works.
it's just an acrylic.
Obviously, it doesn't blend as well as it does on the paper, but it does work. So
I always like
Dude.
using like the matte, like vinyl. Look, I used to work in animation, so we use cell vinyl, and you get a nice creamy white, that dried matte.
Oh, you don't work in animation anymore, Bill?
I kind of do, but we work every now and then. We usually everything's digital now, but when I
But it's
first
still
started,
animation.
kinda. And then
I
But
used
yeah,
to have a
that's-
career in animation, but not really anymore. Now that things have gone
don't
digital.
do any animation anymore.
oh my gosh, let him tell his story.
Well, all I was saying is the cell vinyl white or the matte white you get like at Michael's. You get like a matte drawing white. Works very much like a gesso, but it's a little creamier and a little flatter. I think gesso tends to have too much texture.
Oh.
I don't think that Mike likes my pheromones.
sealing different kinds of material, I'll use like Mod Podge, and that'll usually get a well for paint. I haven't tried marker on it, but just about anything you put a layer of Mod Podge on it, you can get
A layer of what? What are you saying?
Mod Podge.
Mod
Yeah.
Podge.
Maybe
Mod
matte
Podge.
medium would be better.
Mishmash?
Mod Podge.
It's like an acrylic kind of thing, but yeah, if you do like matte medium, it's another. If you want to be a little bit more high producer.
Screw cramp.
Guess the fresh shrimp.
Yes, Jeremiah Jones. Kevin is winning.
Yep.
Smash, smash, smash.
The internet.
Guys, I'm gonna get going. I'm tired.
Oh.
Oh, boo.
Hey.
Boo, I say.
Oh, shut up.
Get some rest and keep feeling better, okay? We're praying
Yeah,
for you.
seriously, dude.
Wait, you're dying.
I can approve of that.
Moaning and griping about it. We're all gonna die.
I love it. I love it. I'm gonna get there first. Jerko. I'm just kidding. Oh. All right. I'll talk to you guys later.
Talk to you later.
See you, Elliot.
Feel it. Jinx.
You broke him, Larry.
Wow, Larry, come on, man.
Wow.
Why are you always trying to break Elliot?
I think it was the pheromone talk.
Elliot's a good drawer.
He is a good drawer.
He is.
I never heard that term until this one kid came up to my table and said that.
You're a good drawer.
He's like, he's like, "Are you a drawer?
Are you a drawer?
Yep.
Am I a dresser drawer?"
You're a good drawer.
You're a good drawer.
I thought he was saying I was a drawer. A drawer.
Good drawer. Yeah.
I go, "Is that a real word, drawer?"
Good drawer.
I like the way you draw.
Well, this is where we kind of just, follow the words being said and try to go, well, you don't resemble a drawer, but you put clothes in, so clearly you must be drawing. Is what
Yeah, that's what I said to him. You mean an artist?
I always joke about that. It's like you see someone who's very talented and a good draftsman, but what usually comes out is I get excited and a little 5-year-old boy pops out of my. Oh, you're a good drawer. You get excited, right?
You draw real good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to get more excited meeting comic artists than I did actors. I was like, I can meet like an actor and be like, talk to him like he's my next door neighbor, and then I meet a artist that I like, and I'm like, hey.
Oh God.
Thank you, King Bob. You're very sweet. I'm glad you enjoyed it. We're working hard on it.
Have any of you guys ever met not Stanley? I've met Stanley, but
Steven Seagal?
Yeah, just a little name drop.
I wish.
No, like Frank Frazetta. Have you ever anyone met him personally?
No, I heard stories. You meet him?
No. I wish I would have liked to. I saw his. Did you ever see his? He had like a documentary.
No.
Well, there's a movie about him. In his later years, kind of covering his whole career. I actually got a little misty-eyed over it.
A little Vicladent.
Got a little.
I did.
Sheldon Martin says he's got to go to bed, and he votes for Kev's Eye of Sauron. So Larry broke another person.
I hate you. Ban him! Ban him now! Ban Hammer!
Wasn't it Kevin's Jabba the Hutt that also influenced Nipplegate?
Wow, that sounds familiar.
What?
What was that?
He drew a Jabba the Hutt, but it's like his elbow or something looked like a nipple.
Yes.
Somebody's confusing me with somebody else. I don't remember ever
gaslight
drawing
us,
it.
Kevin.
Okay, whatever.
Poor Kevin. He's like, just one little mess up, and everything's Kevin.
Don't draw no nipples, unless it's women's.
No, it wasn't a nipple. It just looked like one. You drew some weird shape in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Does Ghost Rider have nipples?
Yes.
Nipples of flame.
They're little. They look like little pieces of coal.
Not the biggest you ever seen there, Jerky.
Oh boy, Jerky
They look
boys.
like,
Oh
they look
boy.
like pancakes.
Oh god.
Somebody in the chat knows what that's from.
Mhm.
Hey, there, tough guy.
If you're drawing a Care Bear who's a Ghost Rider, does he wear a jacket or is he just kind of have
No.
black fur?
Absolutely has a jacket
You think so?
Yeah, he's got to have a jacket.
with the
What
little
was-
zipper. It's a black jacket. It's a zipper thing on it. Think like just like a total cruiser,
Mhm.
not a sport bike, but like a Harley guy.
Okay.
So
What
if he
color
wipes,
is the
so if he
puppy?
wipes out, he's protected.
Oh, there you
Do we,
go.
No, he just
Do we-
looks good as he's wiping out. Maybe he's protected, but he's got the power of hell, so I think that's his protection.
do we know how much time we have left?
An hour and 7 minutes.
Oh, okay, so I'm not
Yeah, this
drastically
line is not
behind.
going as fast
You're
as my,
doing good.
my underwater vampiro did.
You're not as behind as me.
I'm doing.
So I saw a zombie was on today.
Yeah, she's giving it a try. She really likes doing sketch cards and stuff, so she's giving it a try.
Nice. Yeah, I popped in, but I was like, it was in that moment when my wife was making so much noise, I had to be awake for a little bit. And I went
Oh
back
no,
to
no,
sleep.
that made her day that she even bothered to pop in and see it. You know,
I'll be right back.
Okay, we'll be right here.
she says thank you, Mike.
Oh, no worries.
Why don't we hear?
Now that is.
So my daughter rescued a fledgling crow.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah. Now and it's bonded itself to us because you got to feed it. Right?
Oh, that's cool.
It was almost dead. It was just sitting there
Oh.
breathing, and we
Poor little thing.
and we gave it some water, and I guess its first flight didn't go well, and so and there was no crows around it. You know, it wasn't like there was a bunch of crows going, you know, which they will do. You know, when they have a fledgling. So I think they thought it was dead too. And so now the bird, you know, is kind of bonded itself to us, and we're trying to teach it how to fly. And every time we get out there, now the crows come back, and now they come out and caulk at us. So now I have like, yeah,
Because you're a
Taylor's
crow
like,
now.
"Oh." What's that?
Because you're a crow now too, as far as they can tell. Probably.
No, they think you've kidnapped their kid.
Yeah, I did. That's exactly right. They don't like it. They don't like it when other crows get friendly with people.
Or, you know, well, then maybe you should have helped him and not just left him on the ground.
Maybe.
That's what they should have
That's not-
done.
That's not crow way.
Well, they should think about that then. And then they should do
Crow
better now.
don't think.
I think they just want it to be a crow. I just don't think they want it to get confused. They're very deep thinkers. The crows are.
That is not the crow way.
Deep thoughts.
And I guess it's illegal to actually have a crow. It's like all 50 states are like, no, you can't have a crow.
Yeah.
But what if it just won't leave?
Well,
Well,
that's
then,
not
it's,
new.
you know, they might then they'll come and kill it. You know,
Right.
Well,
right, right.
I think you can
If
get.
you live in New York.
You kind of can say,
Yeah.
it was almost dead, and it likes us now. I'm sorry, and then you know they'll give you like a waiver.
It's
How
in
about
the
you just don't tell
backyard.
them?
Leave me alone. Exactly.
I was sorry. I just had that like flashback to that poor guy who had that squirrel in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Peter.
This is a good property. This is just ridiculous. Ugh.
Sorry to get political.
Way to get on the side of the people.
Yeah, that's why they lost their elections.
Yeah.
They killed a squirrel.
They killed the squirrel.
Oh, sorry.
You had to go and kill the squirrel.
And the bad thing is they say that he.
That's why the Ghost Rider was created.
They said they were like, you know, hey, we're doing it for your own good. We've got to do this, blah blah blah, and then as you find out more of what happened, it gets worse and worse. It's like, oh, they took him and killed him. Oh no. Well, surely at least it would have died of, the painless death. No, we bashed his head in. What?
Did they really?
Well, it bit me.
Well, we bashed his head in, and then we had to pee on it. I'm sorry. What?
It just kept getting worse.
Yeah, just like every time you hear it, it's like something worse than what you were told
the worst
before.
people ever,
You're lucky there.
I am the governor here to help. Oh no.
Yeah, no, that's not okay. Mm-mm. Oh gosh, but I think they managed to. It's like they managed to figure out who everybody was down the line. Like, okay, we managed to figure out who filed the complaints, who approved it, who signed off on it, and everybody who was, and then just put that information on the internet and like, have fun.
Did they really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's funny.
What do they call that? It's like when they dox. Why do they call it?
I don't think they told him. I don't think anyone posted where the people lived. Just what office they were in, where they worked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There was a lot of government officials who decided.
We got to take care of this.
Taxpayer money, hard at work.
Yeah,
We got to take care of this squirrel problem.
It's not all the trash that's everywhere.
No.
Or the potholes in the road.
Don't worry about the trash. Squirrel on the loose.
Pet squirrels, people who, not the ones that are just roaming around.
Not even
hiding wires.
No, he's got him because he's got 1 million followers on TikTok.
Take
Get that squirrel.
Kirby says hi.
Hello, Kirby.
Hello, Kirby.
Oh. Why can I only find 70% grays? How do I have this many 70% warm grays?
I thought you said 70% grace. I'm like, oh, that's an interesting phrase.
Yeah.
Because somewhere at some point you were out of grays and you went and bought one, and then you go to the store and then you forget that you bought one to replace the one that you're getting, and then you replace it again and again and again, and that's how you end up with 77.
Well, I know I bought one time I bought a set of warm and cools, and then warm and cools come in when you buy the big set. That automatically comes in there.
Right.
So
yes,
I think that could account for 2 of them, but I think I have like 3 or 4 of them. I'm like, what?
It happened to me with too many mints, and then I also did the same thing with kimchi. Suddenly I had too much kimchi.
Okay.
That makes perfect sense.
I totally can empathize what you're saying about the grays, man.
The grays.
Because I did that thing with the 30s.
Just like those squirrels.
I once had a dream about grays. I woke up. My eye of Sauron was sore.
Your brown eye of Sauron.
Oh, God.
It's
Larry,
the
how's
details.
that book coming along there, buddy?
How much what?
How's that book coming along there, buddy?
I'm working on the second one now. The first one's done. I've got 5.
Kevin, you realize if you bring it up, he's going to send it to you and then bother you if you don't read it.
2 of them.
Or he'll just talk about it, which is what I managed to just do.
2 people. Can I talk to Mike? Would that be okay?
It's your turn.
So far, everyone that's read it has really liked it, and I've got 2 people that have finished it. So,
what the heck was that?
Pew pew pew.
What is that sound? What is happening?
That's Larry's brown eye of Sauron.
Larry, you need a tissue?
oh God! Oh God!
Anyway.
Oh boy!
He's releasing his
Don't I
pheromone.
make your brown eyes blue?
Oh, that's another thing. Speaking of eyes, that the crow has blue eyes.
Really?
What?
Yeah, so that's the sign of there being a fledgling, sort of like a teen. It looks like a normal crow, but it's got a little fluff on it, and its eyes are blue. I guess as it grows older, it becomes gray, and then eventually possibly like a brown. The brown eye of Sauron.
Caw-caw. It's the cry of the deep doodle bird.
But yeah, it's funny because the thing like wants to be fed, and then he just sits there and opens his mouth and squeals at you, and you're like, all right. You gotta put
Sounds
it
like a
in
baby.
Can I have food? Feed me.
It isn't
That's what my
making me
grandson does.
regurgitated, so that's good.
You have grandkids? Holy cow!
Yeah.
Wow. You must be old.
Well,
Or you just
not
started
as old
out
as
young.
me.
Or just have a lot of kids.
Yeah. It started when I was
Mike?
12.
My first child was born when I was 8.
Next thing you know, you're going to need a hip replacement.
People talk because my wife
I've done
is
that.
7.
Just so have I.
Yeah, well, shoot, I got to get another one because I've got 2 hips. Who knew? Are you more better now?
Yeah, I'm actually walking.
Oh, that's good. Not limping.
How's your butt?
My butt's fine. It's not my butt, man.
It's kind of in the same area. You gotta give him that.
Ha! Ha!
It's on your sacroiliac crest and then your lower
Kitty.
your scrotum.
That's called a butt.
It's not the butt.
I'm sorry, but you just got outvoted.
But why?
It's butt adjacent.
You okay? I'm gonna do that. But were you butt hurt when you before
He
you
was
had it?
very butthurt when I mentioned his butt. That's why I keep mentioning his butt.
It's not a butt. It's not my butt.
Not a tumor.
Not a tumor.
Not a butt.
You leave my butt alone.
Keep my butt out of this.
Keep my butt out of your mouth.
Keep my butt's name out of your mouth.
Well said. Well said.
Thanks, Will. Love your movies.
Not your choice in women.
Oof.
Yeah, no, I'm working on my shoulder now. Which
Speaking of Will, have you guys seen that TV show on Netflix called Bright?
I like how you
Yeah.
just completely ran over Jeff's.
Sorry, Jeff.
story.
I had a thought and I needed
I
to
enjoyed that. I liked it.
that's okay. That's okay.
Now he's butthurt. Oh, here, kitty.
I'll just have to stop reading Larry's book.
Don't
If
ever
I had
stop.
a nickel for every time Jeff said that.
But yeah, so I kept wanting to see a sequel to that movie. It was a really cool concept because it was like Lord of the Rings in the present day, and I thought
that movie got really panned by critics. I watched it. I didn't think it was. I thought it was
I
pretty
love
good.
it. I've
What
seen it
movie?
like the movie
Bright.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like fairy tale creatures living in
I saw it.
living in kind of like the modern. It basically take like fairy tale creatures and mix it with Training Day.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
It reminded me of Alien Nation. Remember?
Yeah. I could see that.
Well, because of the orcs and the
Yeah,
modeled
yeah.
skin and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like the idea that there was the the brown-eyed Sauron was in the past and they defeated him, and then the orcs they teamed up with him, and everyone don't like the orcs. They teamed up with the dark one.
I would have liked to seen a sequel to that.
Yeah, me too. Like they were going to, and then the strike happened, and then the
Blacklist Universal YouTube.
bloody on stage in front of everybody.
Blacklist.
My friend wanted to watch it.
Oh, okay.
I did a comic book that was about medieval like creatures, fantasy creatures coming into our world.
Oh yeah.
It's one of my first comics I worked on for Devil's Due Publishing.
Definitely good comic. First comic.
Well, that's fun. Was that Is it like an indie book, I guess, or?
Devils do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Devils do. Yeah, they
they
were.
Had, they had the GI Joe and Transformers license before.
Yeah.
They lost.
IDW.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Josh Blaylock was the prez, the publisher.
I did
And he wrote the story.
Yeah.
You did what?
Yeah, I was just saying I did GI Joe for them.
I did a GI Joe cover for him.
I did.
Yeah,
for a graphic novel.
I never could get into GI Joe, the comic book.
That's my main comic. I got into GI Joe before I got into any superhero books. I like militaries.
No, the only GI Joe that was the real GI Joe was the GI Joe was about a foot tall. It was awesome.
You're not that old, Larry.
Snake.
Oh my gosh! You act like you didn't live through the '80s as a child.
What do you mean? I had GI Joe in the '80s, and he was a foot tall, and he had Cobra Snake. I'm not talking about the one that they made into an animated movie. I'm talking way before that.
Yeah, the 70s, 60s, and 70s GI Joe.
Only like 5 years older than me.
I had a GI Joe. I had a brand new GI Joe. I'm going to guess it's probably 1979.
They had the Kung Fu grip.
Were you too old for when the GI Joe cartoons came out?
Yep.
Oh gosh, you are old. Holy cow!
Hey, Bill, how old are you? I'm gonna make myself feel better. Hold on, Bill.
I'm gonna make myself feel better.
Trying to throw Bill under the bus.
Born in 1963.
Oh, you're the same age as my wife.
What?
Wait,
what? Wait,
73. That's 52.
63.
63.
Oh, 63. Oh,
I was gonna say your wife's 63.
Hey,
I'm
Bill,
62.
Mike's wife is 63.
You're officially the oldest person here. You beat me by
Sorry,
3
man.
years.
Sorry.
Jeff has been waiting years to say that.
Yes.
He's like, finally.
Anyone
Finally.
other than himself.
How old are you, Jeff?
59 years old.
Okay, you're getting there.
Yeah.
You've done some things right.
Boy.
right? Still alive.
He's
Getting
been
there.
there for a while, actually.
Barely.
Well, you guys sound young.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you there, young man.
Hey, in my day, I remember when we drew comics with a stick and mud.
And we liked
Stick and mud.
Is that the first Etch-a-Sketch?
Oh, when it rained, we lost millions of clamshells. It was awful.
I remember when the school bus was a yak.
Oh, boy. Oh, Nelly.
Boy, you
Those
didn't
were
want to go
wild
out
days.
the back door of that thing. I'll tell you that right now.
You imagine the smell going back and forth to school.
I had to hike 30 miles to go to school one way.
I had to go to school
With bare feet.
uphill and back home again, uphill again. Both ways.
You know what? I got called old today by some random guy on the internet because I said direct to video, home video. And he's like,
video.
yeah, and he's like, nobody says knows what that is. And I go, well, obviously you did, so. What would you talk about? Nobody.
Then you threw down.
Punk.
Yeah. He set me off.
7-Eleven.
Then what happened?
PM.
Then I told him, you know, well, I don't want to say online, but
Jesus loves
no.
you. Have fun with your
yeah, that's what I said.
I took
I said, Jesus loves you.
to this young man.
Well, he didn't say that. God's name was in there, though. God's name was in there.
I said, God loves you, and he's shown me how to love you too.
There you go. I've grown as a person through this encounter.
Meet me at
Hallelujah.
7-Eleven, 8 o'clock, so I can personally show you God's love.
I'll be right back. The prunes are beginning to kick in.
Oh no! Oh god! Oh god!
It gets me when they're acting like you're born. Like what was this? Who said that you're born in the 1900s? That like if you're born in the 1900s, you're like you're born in the 1900s. I'm like, you mean the 19s? Like it's like I hate that 1900s. 1990s.
Well, that's accurate though. We'd say someone was born in the 1700s if they were born in the 1700s.
Yeah, that just makes me think. When people say that, I think you must be a fetus. But you know what's weird is I don't think of people born in the 2000s as being in their 20s. And I'm like, but they are. I'm like, this is insane.
Yeah. My son was born in 2001. He's the one that gave me a grandchild.
And I think of him as a kid still.
Kind of is.
Well, that
My
kid's
daughter-
having kids. So
23.
Yeah. Unless you're in Detroit. If you're from Detroit, grandmothers are like 35. Like we're watching Detroit news and they're like, so-and-so was shot at with his grandmother, 36-year-old Lanice. And I'm like, what? 36 is his grandma?
my wife's aunt was like that. She got married when she was 16 to a 30-year-old. But this was in the
1900s.
It wasn't the 1900s.
That was back in the 1900s.
Well, let's see. She's the oldest. So she probably was born in 35 or something like that. So this would have been in the 50s. She got married. She was 16. She had a child. Her child had her first child when she was 16. That child had a child when she was 16. So by the time,
yeah, that's right. That's how it works in Detroit.
That's also how
it works
in like Numbers or Leviticus or something when they go to all the genealogies. And then she had a baby and he got this person.
Yeah, it's like there's a lot of begotten in that book.
Well, yeah, I mean, in the old days, if you weren't married by the time you were 16, you were an old maid, right?
Yeah. I was listening to this minister, and he was from the 1900s or something, 20s. Yeah, he said he was talking, and he said because he was talking about something back in the 1940s. There's a woman who is like an old. She said she was a spinster, and she was like 27 or something like that. And then he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't." Because I know people that get married later today, and he's like, "It's funny." I was like, "That's not a spinster." I'm like, or she was 30 or something. And I'm like, "What the heck?" But it's like it's funny how things have changed. Yeah, it was back then. Like half your life's over at 30. It's like I said,
my mom had me
30
when I was
is
22. My sister when she was 18 or 18. Yeah, got married when she was 18.
Oh, really?
Was born. My mother was.
That's when you do it right.
Zombie Kebab says Skibidi Alpha Rizzer, whatever.
I don't want to talk about that trial going on, okay?
Apparently, she's a youngster.
It's funny hearing people talk about something that's old and it's from like 2005 and like, oh, that was back in the day. And I'm like, but it's funny, it's like it's true when someone says, oh, that was 20 or 30 years ago, you think, oh, that was the 80s. And they go, nope, that was 2000, 20 years ago.
The fact that the generation coming into adulthood now don't remember 9/11.
Yeah, that's what's crazy is people now who are born and raised in the early 2000s are actually having nostalgia now. They're like, I'm getting old. I was like a kid in 2005 and now I'm old. And I'm like, he's like 31. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're old now. I'm like, dude, you're in for a rude awakening. They go, that's the youngest you're ever going to be for the rest of your life. You're going to look back going, I was only 31. I thought I was old.
That statement works for everyone, though. This is the youngest you're ever going to be for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that's why I said you should always look at it. You think you can play now, but when you're like freaking 80 and 90, you're going to be like, what? I thought I was old and I was only 50.
Look how good I look. I was a young whippersnapper.
Back in the day. I remember my grandpa telling me when I was a kid, he's like, I go, how old are you, Grandpa? It was his birthday. And he goes, and he kind of told me an age that he thought was like younger. So he's like, I'm 50. And I was like, whoa, that's old. And he looked like, what? And I look back at it, I just laughed because I'm like, he was older than 50, but I remember thinking that was old. And he's like, he thought it was young. He's like, oh, it gave me younger number 50. Whoa. But it's funny seeing these people born in 2000. Huh?
It's not young. 50 is not young.
What, 50? 50 is the new 40. You know that?
It is.
40 is not young.
40 is the new 30.
He's blowing my mind.
See? Did you know that?
No, I don't know anything.
They said that 40 is the new 30.
What's 20? The new 10?
That's 20.
20 is like the dumb age there when you're stupid.
What is that for the new 15?
14. Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
No, but seriously, they said 30s was the 20s, the new 20s. But they showed a picture of like someone in their 50s back in the 80s, right? Which was what's that? The guy from the Great Nuts cereal commercial, the diabetes one. Remember? Wilford Brimley, is that his name?
Wilford Brimley. Yeah.
They showed him at 50, and then they showed Brad Pitt at 50, and they go, "What happened? Why is this like?" Or they show
I know, but
50,
high school kids in the 80s look like 30-year-olds today.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you see the old yearbooks, and you're like, "Holy cow, this guy looks like he's like a divorcee, and he's like only in senior high school."
I went to visit a buddy in it was like a suburb of Glendale, which there's a lot of Armenians there. And so the school is full of Armenians. So I go in there, and there's a kid there who's in high school who was already balding and has a beard. And he was like, student. I'm like, oh my gosh, these guys. Armenian men, they're born with hairy bodies. And,
That we used to make fun of a friend in grade school. We were like sixth graders, so we were like 11 or 12. And this kid who's Greek, and he was the hairiest. He looked like a middle-aged dude, right? And we were all joking and laughing about it in the locker room. And then when I look back at it, I'm like, we're making fun of a guy, and we're all a bunch of little like kids compared to him, and we're like making fun of him for looking like a man.
Yeah.
Maybe he just got held back.
I was always the kid that got made fun of that it looked like a little boy when I was older. You don't have any hair, you don't have any facial hair or anything. I was always the baby face, the one who developed it too late. And I was shamed.
Yeah, me too. I wasn't able to like grow facial hair until like in my mid 20s or late 20s. And then I had
one of those wispy little mustaches at 19, and I was very proud of it.
Yeah, the first thing I could grow was a soul patch. That's all I had under my lip. And then when I started growing a mustache, or I started growing a goatee, like a bottom part, that's all I could grow, and everybody called me a beatnik. And then finally my cousin goes, "You should try to grow the top." And I go, "I can't." He goes, "Just don't shave it. Just let it go." So I let it go, and it started growing in, and people would be like, "Hey, you got dirt on the top of your lip there." And I'm like, "Yeah."
You can't win.
Yeah, but guess what? It grew in.
Yay. You're a man.
To my surprise. But you know what? My friend was shaving when he was like 12 or 13, like shaving with like a razor, electric razor every morning.
That's damn impressive.
Yeah.
No,
he was wearing the worst in high school. He was wearing leopard skin Speedos at the swimming pool.
What?
And and we're like, no, man, you're not wearing that out here. What the heck? He looked like what is it they call it? A gigolo. He had the gold chain with the little. I'm like, gosh, he's only like
You're
17
not
or
allowed
18.
to hang out with this anymore. My mom said.
Yeah. Oh, we made him go back and change. We're like, you're gonna.
No, man.
We're in a freaking leopard skin. We're like, what? They grow up so fast, you know. Back in the day.
Back in the day.
He's like, my first marriage. I mean, my first girlfriend.
All right. When in doubt, flip it, make it, and shrink it. Talking about your drawing. Sorry.
Oh, that's probably soul patch.
8:31. We got.
Oh crap! My drawing looks like clap.
How much time is left?
Well, at least you're no longer in doubt.
No, I am
How
not.
much time is
living in a.
We have about 40 minutes left.
Thank you.
What the hell I was thinking? Oh well. Like
If you get done early, you could always read Larry's book.
I think I'm just gonna start over. Maybe
On the book?
No, drawing. The
Oh.
only thing that looks good is the skull. Everything else
So,
is.
Bill, on a scale from 1 to 10, what would you rate the book?
Oh, Larry, why would you do that to me?
Because we're online and you're going to tell everybody it's a 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Obviously.
Made it simple for you.
Thank you.
Usually you say it behind the scenes, but
really simple.
yeah, usually say it behind the scenes, but I guess.
Nothing like putting them on the spot. That's
Yeah.
I already said I liked it. I enjoyed it.
That's how you make the sales.
Liked it, okay?
You liked it. He really liked it.
You did.
This is so relaxing.
He even sat with me a little bit afterwards. You think about it. Okay. Now I got to do another drawing. What the hell? What do we do?
Oh, that's a great idea. Maybe. We'll see how it works.
I hope it's awesome. Can you go like, oh, this is the best thing ever?
Let's see. Ooh.
Hey, did you know there's a
says, go ahead.
Go ahead, no good.
Cyrolt says, playing with actual Hellfire on stream with that question.
Oh, there he is.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Matt.
Oh, I was going to say
Eating.
I discovered a new Star Trek TV show on YouTube.
Track?
I think.
Did you say Star Trek?
Yeah.
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
And it's a hey, I'm from Detroit, man. Star Trek. In a
They don't have
just like I
E's
say.
in Detroit?
And I say pop, instead of soda.
TRO.
What he's saying is true. I'm from Michigan.
Mike, would you let him finish his story?
Pop. But anyway, I saw a new Star Trek
Track.
TV show.
Trek.
A Star Trek show. It's supposed to be the Captain Kirk in the original set. They actually did really good. They made the original set. They have actors acting like William Shatner, but it's like they do it seriously. They do it really, and the stories seem like they're pretty well written. I only watched one episode, but it was pretty fun. But they bring back actors from the '80s to be in it.
Oh yeah.
And I thought it was pretty cool. I was like, oh man. So I thought this is probably gonna be stupid, and I actually enjoyed it. They had Aaron Gray was in an episode.
No way.
And I was like, cool. Yeah. How she played an admiral.
See, Alpha Proto says, I say the same thing. For years I said Star Trek and Cleons.
Cleons.
And what?
And I'm from Michigan too.
Cleons?
Right.
What's wrong
But
with
everybody knew that.
For the first 27 years of my life, I used I used Pepto-Bismol instead of Pepto-Bismol or Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah, that's what I say, Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah, it's not Pepto-Bismol. It's Pepto-Bismol.
I've been lied to.
Yeah, see, I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
Bernstein
Wait, do
Bears.
you also wash your hands?
No.
Oh boy, that's what I said. My dad said when, well, I gotta go take the clothes out of the washer. What did you say?
Please be specific.
I have to take the clothes out of the washer. I said, no. You said washer.
We don't do that down here.
We don't have no R's in wash.
The wandering R.
Gotta go wash the clothes.
You got a real pretty
What about people who say like when they say instead of Georgia, they say Georgia?
Georgia.
Yeah, what is that?
Like everyone in Australia?
I put a
Good eye.
Is
that a Michigan thing or is it just me?
What?
What?
I would pronounce Pittsburgh with a K. Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
I think that's
Pittsburgh.
only you, Bill.
That's me. Okay.
Only you can prevent.
Only use.
Well, I've never met another person other than my
no,
mom who's taught me how to say Pepto-Bismol.
I think I'm seeing a pattern.
Was clearly trying to excuse his dyslexia with his locations.
He's passing the buck to his mom.
I was hoping. It's not just me.
You know what? I would always say, different words. I found out I was saying like wrong, but I realized maybe I was saying it wrong. Maybe everybody else was saying it wrong. You know. And that's when I realized I was
like
right.
something you.
Yeah, like Mike Mignola. He's been saying his name wrong for so long that he actually thinks it's Mike Mignola, but it's Mike Mignola. But he wasn't happy when I told him. But I was like, it's hard to break it to you, man. He didn't understand it.
Put the wrong emphasis.
When I was talking to your mom last night, she told me how to say his name. So just so you know.
What about William? What about William Dafoe?
Willem.
Like he said, his name's Willem Dafoe, but they pronounce it Dafoe.
Yeah.
He said it's pronounced Dafoe, but they pronounced it wrong, so he just stuck with it.
Didn't he drive a Grand Prix?
I heard he is one.
That's what it
Heard
is.
he is one.
All right. Do I need to add any other? Maybe some blue.
So, kind of jumping back to Star Trek.
Star Trek?
Yeah. The guy who did my hip did William Shatner's hip. We gave him a new hip.
Oh.
And
you know you're getting old when this is the kind of story you're telling.
Wait, William Shatner.
Yeah. Well, William Shatner's an old guy, and it makes sense that he would get his hip replaced.
There's no way he got his hip replaced, man.
Yeah. And so did Chuck Norris. Both of his hips.
What? No.
Don't tell that to Carson.
That's a lie.
That's a lie from the pit of hell.
How dare you?
You sit up on
Next
a
thing you're gonna tell me
lie.
Steven Seagal needs a new hip.
Yeah, that I would not buy.
Replacement.
Fine.
Chuck Norris needs no hip replacement.
No, that's right.
But he got one.
He only got one because he wanted one.
That's right.
He did it just to see how it felt.
Yeah.
Chuck Norris. I met him before, you know that?
No.
Yep. Shook his hand, talked to him for a little bit. He was super nice.
Aw, that's great.
And I was like, this is the hand that punched Bruce Lee right in the face.
He did.
That's what my dad kept saying.
Alpha Proto says Chuck Norris didn't get his hips replaced. The titanium begged to be part of his body.
Well said. That's great.
Dude, Chuck Norris is 86, I think, or 85 or 86, one of those two.
You know, he was
Can you
one of
believe
the first Caucasian guys, not the first, but one of the first Caucasian guys to get his black belt in Tang Sudo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Tang Sudo.
Yeah. And
Most
I
black
know
guys
that
just
is
get
because
black belt and see it.
I did Tang Sudo when I was in college, and my instructor was
There's no such thing.
Tang
Pseudo.
Tang Sudo, Voodoo Kwan, Sobako.
You know pseudo means.
Oh, and in unison.
Like pseudonym.
Tang Su.
Did you say pseudo name?
Thanks you very much.
Pseudonym. Yeah.
Pseudo martial arts.
Chuck Norris first got a black belt in with Tang Sudo.
Kirby disputes Matt's story. Matt, you need to up your story with Chuck. Say I met Chuck Norris before he sidekicked me.
Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened. Well, I met him. He was doing some type of showing of a film that has something to do with kick, the sidekick.
Mm-hmm. And you laughed.
And I was like, some guy was like, "You're the man, Chuck. You're the man." Then I realized it was me yelling.
Kirby's on a roll. Says, thought it was Tung Sudo with a U.
It is Tang Sudo, but it's T-A-N-G Sudo. Some people spell it with U-N, but
your story's falling apart.
What?
Dude, guess who's coming to LA in June?
Is it Tung Sudo or is it
Someone from
Sudo?
Star Trek?
It could be a Michigan thing.
Bolo Young. Yeah. Bolo Young's coming to LA.
Do you need a hip replacement too?
No. Of course.
Yeah, it is Tang Su. It's not Tung.
His name's Young.
Hey.
Tong Su.
It made me doubt myself. That's funny. Well done.
Hey, Bolo's getting up there in age too, man. It's really up there in age.
Maybe it is spelled both ways. I don't know. It is a Korean word, so sometimes they do that. Let me see. No, it's not Tang. It's not Tang Sudo. It's Tang Sudo.
Is he a martial artist or is he a musician or?
Oh yeah, Bolo Young. He's a martial artist. He actually fought in the movie against Van Damme, a couple of movies, and also he was in a movie with Bruce Lee and Brandon Lee too.
Who's that?
Bolo Young.
Oh yeah.
How
Wasn't he the real muscular dude?
Yeah, he's going to be signing at the LA show. It was in Hollywood show. I mean, Hollywood show.
Awesome.
Very cool.
I just watched the Enter the Dragon recently.
Oh yeah. You know who else is in that one? What's his name? Sammo Hung.
Yeah, and then also there was the I forgot the other character actors. What the hell is his name?
Danny DeVito.
No, he was I gotta Google it. I can't.
Was Jackie Chan in that one, or is that a different one?
No, it was the chubby guy was the one he was fighting with the Kempo gloves.
Yeah, but was Jackie Chan in it too, though, or is that a different movie I'm thinking?
You're thinking it's a different movie.
Well, Jackie had some kind of some uncredited.
He might have been. I mean, maybe he was like one of the
fighters too.
He might have been, yeah.
Jackie Chan was an Enter the Dragon. He was somebody that got beat up by Bruce Lee in one of the scenes.
Yeah, that's right. He got his neck broke.
John Saxon.
He has.
You just.
Oh yeah, John Saxon.
Oh, John Saxon. I saw him at a convention.
Yeah,
before he passed away.
Is there anyone that you haven't seen yet?
Crescent kick. That was his best move.
I'm beginning to get suspicious. I saw him. I know him. I met that guy.
Hey.
I also met Jim Kelly. I met Jim Kelly too.
It's pronounced Carey. Jim Carey.
No, the martial artist. Gosh.
Yeah. Wasn't he like the one of his students of Bruce?
Jim Carrey was a martial artist.
Am I mistaken?
I don't know. He was in a lot of those blaxploitation like martial art films.
Oh, was he the black guy in Enter the Dragon?
Yeah, with the fro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him at a convention. He was older, but he passed away too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's gonna happen to all of us.
He's old. He's like 50.
I bet you Bill has actually met Harrison Ford.
No, I met Michael Jackson a couple times though.
No, you were supposed to play along.
Oh yes, I have.
Wait.
Well, wait a
Did
minute.
you read? Did you?
That produced Raiders of the Lost Ark.
What?
I met someone who met him.
Oh,
My dad looked like Harrison Ford.
Ooh.
We met Harrison Ford's boss.
I saw a movie he was in once.
His wife?
Yeah, I can't believe you just throw that one out there. Throw a movie one.
Wife?
Yeah, Kirby says the black guy with the fro describes all black guys back then.
Well, I was getting ready to say, it wasn't. I didn't want to confuse him. Jim Kelly was in Enter the Dragon. It was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It was Game of Death, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
That was
Sometimes
like 20 inches long. He's part Nephilim.
The guy that says, man, you came straight out of a comic book.
Say what?
Yeah, it sort of shocked me that the Froze came back because for a long time they had sort of vanished, and then all of a sudden a few years ago Froze started coming back.
I know. I grew one.
That's all.
I did get a perm one time.
That's all.
That's the closest I've got. Remember curly hair?
Really?
Was thing? Yeah. I
Yep.
got a perm at one point, yeah.
My mom and my sister both got the what they call the poodle cut or whatever it is.
Mm.
They had that curly hair.
Yeah, I mean, it's
the
fine.
Bob Ross cut.
It's fine if the lady folk do it, but it's when the guys do it. It's kind of it deserves a little mocking.
Yeah.
Version.
It's only unless you buy a gold chain with a big old gold medallion on it.
Oh, I wish I had a gold chain.
Did you hear like Bob Ross when he started that gig? He was like just did that perm, and then he had to keep the perm the whole like forever, and he totally hated
He
it.
just didn't have curly hair.
Yeah. Used to have Fabio hair, and then he's like, dang it.
Damn it! I should that one time.
Now everybody loves it.
Yeah.
Got to stick with it.
I'm glad that hadn't happened to me. Everyone just mocked me, and I never did it again.
Well, you know what? I see the hairs right now that I laugh about is the ones of mushroom heads, like the younger kids now wear the mushroom haircuts.
Oh, you mean like a bowl kind of thing, or
BCD, it's like a curly fro, like a curly it's kind of like like the Seinfeld episode where they had like hard water and it kind of like the hair kind of hangs, but it's a fro, but it's like heavy. That's like the new in San Diego, at least they have like all the young people wearing these like mushroom
They look like Sam the dog from what was that? Sam and
Ralph?
Ralph? Was it Ralph?
Sam and Max. Sam and Max.
Sam and Max.
Pretty sure maybe this was the detective dog or
No, the one where he's the sheepdog and he's the other one.
and Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny. Yeah, Sam the sheepdog.
Yeah.
Hello, Fred.
Sam and Ralph, maybe, or something
Ralph.
like that.
That's it. It's Ralph.
Yeah.
Morning, Sam. Morning,
Ralph. But it was clearly Wile E. Coyote.
Super genius.
It clearly
Wile
was.
E. Coyote, super genius. I like the sound of that. Wile E. Coyote, super genius.
Yeah, that
He was a little stuck up sometimes.
That cartoon confused me. I was like, that's clearly Wile E. Coyote.
No. The wolf has a red nose.
What?
Okay.
Is that like some sort of code speak?
I don't have it in front of me. I can't dispute it, but okay.
It has a red nose. I'm telling you. Trust me. I've
eagle
animated
flies
Wile E.
south.
Coyote. Have I not, Bill?
Excuse me?
Have I not animated Wile E. Coyote?
Yes, you have, Larry.
Oh, okay.
You deserve all the accolades for that.
Not the accolades, it's the fact that Wolf's nose is red.
He knows his cartoons. Don't fuck with him.
Whoa.
I know my cartoons, man. Don't mess with me, man.
Mike does not like the F word.
Yeah.
I was just saying.
Let's drop the profane in the.
Sorry, I won't say that.
I'm just saying.
It was fun having Bill at one time. Remember? I remember when Bill was on the stream. Yep. I remember when Mike kicked him off. Yep.
Well, that'd be the second time. You kicked me off for the beeping, and then the profanity.
Oh no! Oh God!
Remember the good old days when you couldn't hear what Bill said?
No, I couldn't hear what you said. Everyone could hear what I was saying.
Well, we had to mute you because of your beeping.
Yeah.
Oh, God, what's that in the bean? Is it the computer, I guess? Or...
It was very hurtful.
He figured it out, though.
Oh, it was very painful. Oh, God.
It was
Hey,
truly
Amy,
the saddest moment of his adult
is
life.
Melissa drawing today?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, Amy and Melissa, by the way.
Hi. How are you doing?
Good, good.
Have you been drawing any new projects? And how's Becky been?
Oh, she's doing good. She just made me a little something to eat. I'm taking a little break. But yeah, doing good. I had a friend from Florida visit us.
Really?
An old friend of my dad's and the family's. And man, he's like
Norris.
No, it's funny. He's a doctor, right? And he looked when I seen him last time I was a kid. He had like a mustache, and I seen a picture of him on the web, and he had like really short cut hair, glasses, a bow tie, and then I picked him up at the airport, and I'm looking for him, and he goes, "You're probably not going to recognize me. I have long hair, and I'm wearing a fedora." And I was like, "What?" And he had like long hair and a big beard and glasses. I'm like, he didn't look anything like. And I was like, "Whoa!" But he was, dude. He is like man. He's like on fire for God, man. He was just like, he's just bold, man. We were like,
no, not one of these Christians.
Oh man, he was like.
More importantly, did he look good with the long hair?
Oh yeah, he had like this nice thick long hair, and it's funny. And he was super nice in the. He was like super outgoing. He was just like the lady at the In-N-Out. He never been to In-N-Out before, so he took him there, and he's like, "Well, you're real pretty," the lady, and he goes, "But the most important thing is, do you love Jesus?" And she goes, "Yes," and he goes, "High five, high five." And then he's like, we did the Last Supper at the curry restaurant, Japanese curry restaurant. Let's do communion. We did it with the naan bread and like water.
Who played Judas?
Nice.
I was about to ask,
How did you get Japanese curry and naan bread?
Yeah.
But they sell naan bread with the curry.
Where?
At Kokichi. It's called Curry Club, and then Kokuichibana. It's huge. It's like super popular. Naan bread.
Was that on Convoy?
Yep. Convoy.
This was up. Yes.
Yeah. He's like, and he said to the waiter, he took my dad in his arm, like put his arm around my dad, and he goes, "You know why I love this guy?" He goes, "Because he taught me to have faith in my Lord Savior Jesus Christ." He goes, "And I'm going to kiss him on top of his head." And he's like, "Mwah," because oh man, I was cracking up. I haven't seen him in years, but they're when he was younger, him and my dad, they were, my dad's minister, and he worked at the church with us, and he went around the college that he was at. And he was like, he was just like, wild man back then too.
Wild man for the Lord, or the other kind?
Oh yeah, no, wild man for the Lord. He was just like, he was bold, man. He's just like, he's right up there, man.
Where do you get that?
He's the kind of guy like, nah, I'll tell you later, but he was just like, yeah, it was really refreshing to have him out.
That's awesome.
But yeah.
Must have been cool getting to share all the places you know with him.
Yeah, he only came out for one day, believe it or not.
Really?
He just said, I called him on the phone, talked to him, and I told him about my dad. He went to come out to pray over my dad. Yeah, I called him, and he was out camping somewhere in Florida or Georgia or something. And I go, "Hey, Doc," I said, he asked him, I texted if he could pray for my dad, and he goes, "I'm going to fly out tomorrow." And I'm like, "Okay."
Nice.
So he crashed at our place, and he did his online appointments in the early morning, and he with my dad and prayed over him, and flew back the next day.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, he just was like, "I'm going there tomorrow." I'm like, "Cool." Yeah, so yeah, my dad, it's like really is great because my dad, like, he got attacked again with another stroke,
Oh no.
And this time it was like he could barely walk across the living room, you know.
Mm.
And his balance was, and it was just like really bad. And so I prayed for him. I stayed up all night praying, and I contacted some people that I know from different states that, you know, believe in prayer and everything too. And then I contacted him, which I haven't talked to him in like years, like over a decade. And it came to me to call him, and I haven't talked to him, but I go, I don't have his phone number. And I looked all over and I found his office number, but, and then all of a sudden, like something told me to check my old cell phone. I go, well, I don't know where that is. And it was just right on the counter. And I'm like, what? So it's like, I haven't used that phone in years. And I'm like, what the heck? So I charged it, found his phone number, called him. And then the next, like 4 hours later, he's like, I'm flying over.
Aww.
And then he prayed for my dad. And now my dad's walking laps around the apartment complex for exercise every morning now.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So my dad, man, he just like, yeah.
So we got to make sure we keep Elliot in our prayers, man.
Oh,
yeah, man.
So he doesn't die.
Exactly. Because he's got to finish reading Larry's book.
Yeah.
I think that what Bill said sounds more like a threat. We need to pray for Elliot so he doesn't die.
No, I'm definitely going to do that. Yeah, I haven't seen Ellie in a while.
They will seek death and not find it.
Yeah, man, I was
we should pray for that.
Okay. Kind of what it sounded like, Bill. I want to pray for Elliot. I don't like him. I want to pray he never dies. I can't die. How much time we have left? How much time do we have left?
12 minutes.
12 minutes.
Shiny new.
Straw poll's done.
Oh, awesome.
All right. Oh, I got one for you, Matt. Finish this, because I know you've seen it.
What?
Bus station.
The station. Oh.
Buses, shiny and new. Come aboard. We're waiting.
Oh, we're expecting you.
No, Matt. Didn't you just watch all of Moonlighting?
Moonlighting. Becky. Some walk by night, some fly by day.
I know, but no, it was one of the episodes where David Addison kept coming up with ideas, and one of his ideas was for a romantic comedy sitcom called Bus Station.
The Bus Station.
And his theme song was just it was the Love Boat theme song, but with bus stuff. Buses, shiny and new. Come aboard, we're waiting for you.
Buses.
It reminds me almost of Bill Murray.
Where he does the Dr. Seuss.
No, I remember. Which one?
One of the first episode.
I just watched.
He's like.
I just watched the whole. I watched every episode. We have them on DVD now.
Oh yeah.
But it's been a while since we watched the first season, so I got to rewatch it.
All right, this is the scene. He's going in and he's looking for a man with a mole on his nose. So he goes up to the guy, the doorman, and he says, "I'm looking for a man with a mole on his nose." Doorman says, "A mole on his nose?" David says, "A mole on his nose." What kind of clothes?
Yeah.
What kind of clothes do you suppose would be worn by a man with a mole on his nose?
Yeah. We're always breaking like the fourth wall on that show too. Dude, I love that show, especially when they got the guy who plays Booger, who came on as a regular.
I met him before.
Really?
Yeah, Nickelodeon. Booger. And
I love
also
that guy.
The guy who was in the Dragon Slayer, that actor.
Mm.
The young guy.
You mean the guy that was in Ghostbusters 2?
Was he in Ghostbusters 2?
Was that Atkins? Something Atkins?
He was
Curtis
he was like,
R.
He was in a some kind of lawyer show afterwards. He kind of lost.
Yeah, he was with Harrison Ford's wife.
Oh, Ally McBeal.
Yeah, he was in Ally McBeal. Yeah, that's right.
Yes, he was also the villain in Ghostbusters along with Vigo.
I don't remember that.
When you're through with that woman, could I have Dana?
He's bad.
She will be wife to you and mother to me.
What? What's that from?
Ghostbusters 2.
Oh, Vigo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Vigo. That guy was it that little art dealer dude?
Yeah,
he's hilarious.
He was the art restorer, like in charge of art restoration at the museum.
Yeah,
he was also in Dragon Slayer.
Yeah, he was.
Oh,
he
that's
was
right. Yeah, he's the hero.
Yeah. He was cool.
He was the hero.
He was in
villain in Ghostbusters.
I just bought that movie.
Do you remember the actor? He's been in lots of things, but he was in the Big Trouble in Little China. He played the main villain in that.
James Hong.
Lopan.
James Hong.
James Hong.
Yeah, so he was the voice of Poe's dad, the Goose.
Yeah.
So he was over at Nickelodeon because I worked on that show.
Was he a goose or a duck?
What?
His
Was he a goose or a duck?
his first movie role was with Rock Hudson. That guy's been
Really?
in movies forever. Yeah, I actually I met him back in the 90s, and we were talking about doing a comic book together.
And he also
man.
he has no accent whatsoever, but he always puts an Asian accent on when he plays.
I always think he sounds like Lopan. A girl with green eyes.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Yeah, I like it when he's
so
like,
funny in that.
yeah, that movie. The line that gets me, that cracks me up, is like where he's having it on the phone and he's like, find them. He goes, I smell the blood. And he goes, I smell their blood. And he's like, find them. He's like, boil them till the flesh falls off. And then he's like, you heard me. And then on the phone, I'm thinking the security guard's like, what? Like boil them till the flesh falls off. It's like I'm a security guard. And then he's like, you heard me.
Hi,
That always
Tina.
make me.
Oh, Tina, hey. Tina.
Hi, Tina. 6 minutes.
He was also in an episode, if I'm not mistaken, of I Dream of Jeannie, one of the black and white episodes.
He was in everything, dude. He's got.
Was he in the Twilight Zone?
Probably.
I hope he was.
He was also in some, from what I heard, adult movies.
No.
Like Balls of Fury?
Well, that's what I heard.
Yeah, he was
Balls of
involved.
Fury.
Yeah, that was a great
He
movie.
was hilarious in that one, man. Remember that one where they had the guy from the Drew Carey show where he was supposed to be like a male, concubine or something like that. They had them visit their rooms, kind of like the game, kind of like Enter the Dragon. But it was all men. You remember that?
No.
I do.
Oh, I'll tell you later.
He also only does eyes.
That's right. That's right. He was in the in Blade Runner. I do your eyes. I make your eyes. That's right.
If you could
Only
see.
you can see what I see with your eyes.
Is he in his
actually
90s
did,
now?
He did that line for me on video when we were at a convention in Vegas.
Yeah.
I got a
It
picture
cracks me
around
up
here.
when these guys, they know their lines like from like 30 years
Ian
ago.
Bill. It was like 1995.
Have you guys watched the end sequence with when he was doing the and all these things that I've seen will be lost like tears in the rain.
Tears in the rain.
Time to die.
What about
Yeah,
it?
that's great.
It was awesome.
Oh yeah.
He came up with part of that.
Yeah. that was his
Rutger
part.
Hauer.
Yeah.
Like tears in the rain.
He also showed. Oh no, I screwed it. Never mind. I already screwed it.
Never mind. Never mind.
Nice
Never
job.
Never mind.
Good job, Jeff.
Line Fury.
Gee, Jeff.
gonna say he also showed Chuck Norris how to do a roundhouse kick, but it's too late by then.
That would have been great. What movies did I see recently?
It's so
Little chubby chihuahua.
Did you see the Thunderbolts movie?
Oh, that's out? Oh, I didn't see
It
that.
is. I haven't seen it either, but I've heard a lot of people like it. Okay.
I saw it and I liked it. Remember, I was talking about it.
Yep.
Yep.
Isn't that one guy Kurt Russell's son? That guy
Yes.
plays the
Yeah.
age.
Yeah, he plays
U.S.
Captain America.
agent. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy. I was like, oh, that's his son. I'm like, oh, that's awesome.
He played Captain America in Falcon and the Winter Soldier on Disney Plus, and then now he's U.S. agent. Towards the end of the series, he becomes U.S. agent.
U.S. agent. Yeah, that's so crazy, man. I was like, yeah, I remember seeing him interview with Kurt Russell, and Kurt Russell, he's like saying that the son was saying, yeah, I don't really like watching my performances on like, when it comes on TV or something. And then I always want to turn the channel. And then Kurt Russell's sitting next to him. He goes, yeah, I know what you mean. And then he's like, what are you talking about? Like, I walk in the room and there's like Escape from New York's playing. You're like, oh, turn the channel. He's sitting there watching it. and then Kurt Russell's like, laughing. You're like, whoa, turn it.
The funny thing was, he actually played the younger version of his father in that Godzilla series that was on.
Yeah, I was just watching clips from that today.
That's
actually,
pretty good.
I
That's
bet he
what-
did it.
And that's the best part of it is that there's some wanky stuff in it, but
What, he's in Godzilla?
there's
Yeah,
a
the
show
TV
called
show, yeah.
Monarch or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Monarch, which is the company that messing with all the kaiju and stuff. And both of them are in the show. Like he plays a younger Kurt Russell in the show.
Oh.
exactly right.
That's why actors should have kids.
Oh, you know who else looks like exactly like the mom is Mila Jovovich's daughter. Looks like exactly like her at the same age.
That's funny.
Yeah, she has like 2 kids.
Yeah,
2
she's
kids,
mom.
and her daughter looks exactly like her when she was a teenager. It's like crazy.
One minute. 1 minute. I don't think I'm gonna,
Get the
to be
color
honest with you.
done.
Don't think I'm gonna,
Oh.
I can't believe you guys didn't praise me for not using profanity.
Good job, man.
Good job. Good job.
congratulations.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Amazing.
Congratulations on not cussing like a sailor.
It's like, have you seen Andrew Dice Clay like on his Instagram?
No.
Where he's like, he does these voices where he's like, he walks up to random people on the sidewalk. Like, there's a guy in New York and he's he's on his lunch break eating a sandwich. And he walks up and he goes, did you see my new phone? Did you see my new phone to the guy? And the guy's like, congratulations. And then, but he walks up to celebrities and he's been hanging out with John Lovitz.
Oh, really?
And yeah, oh man, it's so hilarious because he's like, John, what are you doing? He's like, what do you mean what am I doing? He's like, put the camera down. What are you doing walking around with that thing? He's like, it's my camera. I want to show what we're doing. He's just like, and they're getting these arguments. It's hilarious. Watch. Like, you're irritating. And did you see, man, John Lovitz is so hilarious too. He got like into it with Bill Burr. Did you ever see that where he's like going back and forth with Bill Burr?
I do like
Oh man.
No.
He's going back and forth with Bill Burr, and he's like kind of like in a innuendo of accusing him of being an anti-Semite. It's hilarious because he's just like, oh, I see why you would not like me. Because I'm a Jew, right? He's just like, because I belong to a group of people that were oppressed in Nazi Germany, and he's like, you're not going to do that to me. You're not going to put that crap on me. And he's like, what? Oh, and he's like doing this face. Oh man, John Lovitz. He's making Bill Burr crack up so bad. He's like, you're a real jerk. He's like, what? But no, like check out.
All right, time's
Yeah.
up, guys. 9/11. Sorry, over.
What?
By a
9/11.
week.
What'd you bring that up for?
Time's up.
It's the time. It happens twice a day.
Oh,
Nine-
I thought you were being like provocative. I'm like 9/11. Why are you bringing that?
It's 9/11. Sorry,
That was a-
PM. Should I have qualified that with a PM?
Sorry, it gave me a little bit of a PTSD. I was like, whoa, 9/11. It's like it was just yesterday to me.
You know, first person I called on 9/11 was Ed McGuinness.
Really? Why? Was he in New York?
No, because we were like really good friends at that time. Like we talked almost every day. So it's like I don't know. That was just who I called.
Huh.
Wow. Ed McGuinness, man.
For sharing
I
that.
never.
It's very interesting.
Yeah. Man, Ed McGuinness.
Well, I didn't
so
mean to
that
bring
was.
up 9/11. I'm just saying it's now it's 9/12.
Oh, that's better. 9/12. You should have waited for that. Gosh.
5 minutes to Wapner. 5 minutes to Wapner. I'm an excellent driver.
Should we show our drawing?
Yes, this is the part where we show our drawings, everybody.
Okay.
Rain Man.
How do I
We're
do
gonna
that?
start with Matt Cosson, since he's already there. Is that
I'm confused.
base Ghost Rider?
It's Ghost Rider. It's remember the one that Philip A. Smith.
That has the Dodge Charger instead of a motorcycle.
Yeah, he drives the car. It's Felipe Smith's
Oh, he's got the
design.
Mucha Lucha mask on.
Yeah, it's got the almost like a what's it called? Those candy skulls. Almost like a candy skull feel to it, right?
Perhaps. I like his mustache. I mean,
Yeah.
his range of parameters.
He's got the dragon breath.
Yeah. Dragon Ball Z.
There you go.
Breathe fire. Who else breathed fire? Someone was breathing fire. I can't remember who.
All right. Next up, we got Kev Hulk. Kevin Sharp.
Yay! That looks awesome.
Nice.
This is Ghost Rider mixed with Venom. So
Yeah. Ghost Venom.
Ghost Spider. And I even recalled Spider-Man
He
2099.
wears gloves, doesn't he? Ghost Rider does have gloves on, doesn't he?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot. Oh well, whatever.
So
That looks awesome.
Yeah, man.
That's hot.
I like it.
And the chain. I was gonna do a chain whipping around, and it's just so complicated.
I had trouble figuring out what I was going to turn the chain into since, it has Venom with it. So
Little spikes.
I ran out of time figuring out an idea.
That would be a funny combination because that could happen, right? He just symbiotically joins with the Ghost Rider. I don't know. I think it's a fun concept.
Ghost Venom, yeah.
I don't know why it popped in my head, but that's what I had an idea for.
Venom Rider.
Ghost Spider.
Venom's selling on whatnot.
Yeah, I like the
Is it
the flames that are
Spider?
surrounding him to the dark.
Ghost Spider. Yeah, like it rhymes really well. Ghost Spider.
It also kind of
Right.
reminds me a little bit of the Punisher because he's got the
Yeah, the
skull.
skull on there too. Yeah.
Let's just go with that. We'll just say it's Punisher and Ghost Rider.
It's Ghost Venom Punish Rider.
Yeah, exactly.
That sounds good.
It could be three things.
Yeah.
It can be three. Let's throw in something else.
Brevities.
Wait a minute. Are those Spawn boots? It's Ghost Spawn Venom Punish Rider.
That sounds right.
No, the boots are mimicking the armbands. Like Ghost Rider actually has the armbands on his jacket.
Does he?
Yeah. He has those circular bands.
Bill, did you reference nothing?
I went and looked him up. He just had a cool leather jacket on. It depends on which one you look at.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the whole purpose. I did the lines going down the legs and the chest is to mimic where Johnny Blaze has that collar that has the lighter lines for the collar and stuff, like his jumpsuit or whatever. So
Right.
kind of evokes that a little bit too. That's what I was trying for anyway.
Yeah.
But there you go.
All right.
Nice.
Stop. Moi.
Wow, that's
I
Look
did
at how
not finish
fancy.
yet.
Cool.
I'm getting there.
Yeah, it's coming along.
Whoa. Man, that's a scary looking Ghost Rider.
Yes.
Well, he's
Full
supposed to
with
be.
layers of color. Very nice.
Supposed to scare the hell out of you.
I guess so.
You watch a language, young man.
Well, no, I'm
Keep
being
that
literal.
toothpicks.
Isn't that right? That's literally what he does, right? Scares the hell out of you.
Oh.
Those are great colors. Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
Of course, I spent the first 40 minutes trying to white out that Savage Avengers logo correctly.
That's important.
So, James.
Looks
I
good
hate
though.
you.
It doesn't seem to be bleeding through.
Thank you.
This is very nice.
Have you seen the Ghost Rider Nicolas Cage film?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the first one.
Yeah.
I've never seen the second one.
I could not take it seriously when they did that trailer for it at the Comic-Con and it ended with him peeing the fire. Like Ghost Rider turns his back to the camera and starts peeing fire. I was like, come on, man, really? And
that's canon, though. They had to do that.
Here's Larry's.
Yes, canon.
Oh, that's cool.
Here's Larry's.
That's awesome.
Remember, they gave him the ears to kind of just make his silhouette more identifiable. That's a good move.
Is he jumping rope? Is that
Yeah. That's so cute.
I like the
Yeah,
Ghost
it's a
Rider.
teddy bear,
David.
Ghost Rider jumping rope.
Ghost Rider is
Oh,
really
it's
concerned
laying out
about
in front of him
cardio.
around.
Well, that's important. You know, you got to get your exercise in, or maybe Flame would end up dying.
That's right.
It's not a werewolf. A werewolf Ghost Rider.
Teddy bear Ghost Rider.
Yeah, well, yeah.
All right, Amy, where's yours?
It's in the drawer along. Did it not move?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't looked over there yet. Jeff?
Okay.
What? Oh, I'm supposed to do that?
Yeah, you're handling this stuff now.
Okay.
Bless you.
See, that was 3. Titan.
I'm handling this stuff now.
Yeah.
I'm handling it.
Handling.
I'm
You're
handling it.
Keep your
Yes,
handle on
yeah.
it.
Okay.
It's doing good.
I'm handling it. Oop,
Get your
there's
handle
Amy.
on it.
Hang on. It's blurry. Oh, there we go.
It's
Okay,
blurry.
so present.
What?
Share screen. Share screen. Window. There. Share.
Dun dun dun.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my
It's
god.
actually pretty good.
That
I
is
like
really
that.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Wow.
That
might
is
win.
sweet. That is awesome.
I love the star for the headlight.
That's fun. It's got like lightning all coming inside of it because it's a storm cloud.
It's a storm coming.
oh, cool.
So he's like a hybrid of Thor and the Ghost Rider and
Care Bears.
Care Bears.
Bears.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the most caring Ghost Rider.
It's love and vengeance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be Dave. Love and vengeance. Care
Okay.
Bear. Penance. Dare.
That's Amy. Melissa, is yours up there?
it should be. Yeah, there it is.
Okay, there we go.
It's the moving one. There we go.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's awesome. He's popping a wheelie.
Sweet, nicely done.
Running down a dream.
Never did he come to me.
Get on your bad motor scooter and ride.
There you go.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. So that was them.
That was them. This is now.
This is now.
That was
All right, everybody, you can start voting now.
Oh, I didn't
Get
show
your
mine
vote
yet.
on. If you haven't-
Did you show
Wait,
Bill's?
what?
No, let me show mine.
Oh, where's
Oh,
Bill?
yeah.
I'm right here. I'll
No,
share.
you're
I'll
supposed
share.
to be
my screen.
showing it the whole time. All right,
Oh,
someone
I
needs to
didn't know
explain
that.
this show to Bill.
I didn't. I
Creature,
don't know
creature
anything.
craft art.
Okay,
Someone's besides me.
here. I can't share.
Hang on, creature craft art. Is that yours?
No,
Are you?
this is mine.
No, he's from Whatnot.
Oh,
Can you see it? Nope.
Yes.
Share screen.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Ooh.
that is a creepy Ghost Rider trying to scare the
Whoa.
children.
He looks like he's just skulking up on somebody.
He's about ready to take
were
care of
you?
business.
He's
That's
skulking up
fine.
on some poor fool.
Initially, I had him like reaching his hand in perspective, doing something like that, and it failed. I'm like, all right, can't do it in time.
So you went with Ghost Rider Slender Man.
Slenderman, well, he's skeletal. He's lean. He's a motorcycle guy.
Yeah, you can't get any thinner than him.
He's pretty muscular. He's got a more the Nicolas Cage portion.
Oh, there you go. I think it has hunched shoulders.
Yeah, he's he's angry.
He looks like he wants revenge.
Vengeful
Not
spirit.
revenge. It's vengeance.
I'd love to do more rendering like on the skull and the flames and stuff, but I was too busy yapping.
Now you understand the show.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. So yes, I do the draw along, right?
That is correct.
Okay, so this is the draw along. First we have this is what is it? It's creature craft art.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, I like it.
They're solid.
Get the chain. Good chain.
Nice.
Oh, there's
I
at
like-
least two before that one.
Say that again.
There's at least two before that one.
There is.
If
Oh
you-
yeah, I guess there is. Sorry. And there's
All
Doug
right.
Smith.
Maybe I gave you too much responsibility.
Well, it's before midnight and after midnight. It kind
Yeah.
of
It kind of makes us think.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, Mike. Come on.
I gave you this opportunity, and this is what you do with it.
he's doing great.
That's amazing.
That's a cool T-shirt he's wearing.
It is.
Whoa, I like that.
I like the bones. The bones. Look at the bones.
Well, that was Doug Smith, otherwise known as Blue Moon Comics.
Blue Moon.
Erodimus Flash.
Nice.
You saw me standing alone.
I enjoy that kind of sort of old pulp story kind of adventure book feel to it. I see
Oh, that's cool.
Like came with like Solomon Kane or something like that. It would definitely make
Yeah.
sense.
So we always see creature craft art, and this is the space for rent.
He's
Oh, wow.
breaking into 3D modeling. I like the flame effects.
Yeah.
There you go.
Whoa.
Yeah, you can see his torso underneath. There it is.
Okay, and then of course there's Melissa, and then we have Juan Soto.
Oh, that's excellent.
Juan.
One.
Juan again.
Juan.
Ooh,
Very cool.
I like his striking inks.
nice.
He looks angry.
You would be too if you didn't have hair.
That's true.
Or skin.
And that's Amy, and this is Jiminy.
Jumping Jiminy. Is he actually? Did he actually draw that now though?
Jiminy? No cheating?
Jiminy.
No cheating.
That's a lot of nice
Jiminy.
That's a great drawing.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I need to hear it from his mouth.
Well, you can't really hear it. He's in chat. You can type it from his fingers.
I need it. I need this. Never. Mike will never have that problem. The hair. The hair. It's a joke.
Okay, so
I haven't
who
seen.
do
I
you
haven't
think
heard
is the
from Jiminy
best?
yet.
Jiminy says, I cheat this week because Mike used color.
It is a gorgeous drawing, Jiminy.
Thank you for sharing.
But he said he cheated because I used color. I said color's okay now.
Because of
As long as
Larry.
I'm-
So, in other words, Jiminy, cheating is okay now.
that's not what I said.
Crime is legal.
I don't know what language you're speaking, but that is not what I said.
Okay, so who did the best? Mike.
Creature.
Creature. Larry.
Creature.
Creature. Melissa.
Creature.
Whoa.
Amy.
Oh, I'm gonna vote for Elrod. I like the hat.
Okay. Bill.
I don't know. I can't remember any of the names. I like the one that was sort of the Solomon Kane guy.
That would be Elrod.
This one right here.
That's
Yeah,
Elrod,
it's
yeah.
Elrod. So it's 2 for Elrod, 3 for
Preacher.
three for Creature. Kevin.
Creature look like? Maybe
It's a
Creatures
tough one this week, but I'll be honest.
Show creatures again.
I think.
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked a lot of them, but I think creature just pulled ahead this week.
Okay, 3. Carson.
Who's the guy who did the? Oh wait, the one that you're showing on the screen now. Who's that?
That's Creature.
Yeah, that's my first pick. Also like Elrod's and what was that other one?
The Flaming
You only need
Horse.
one pick,
You
bro.
can only pick one.
The cartoony guy, but
Yeah, that
the
was
Blue
cool.
Moon. Blue Moon's cool too. I'd have to go with this one. My first impression, I like the chain, and I like the composition. It reminds me of mine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna vote for Creature, so Creature wins.
Yay, Creature.
Yay!
Congrats,
Yay.
Creature.
Congratulations.
Great
Nice.
choice, buddy.
It's first time.
Okay. So we have total of 9 votes.
Out of how many people
9
watching?
votes out of 17. Vote, guys.
Uh,
Gotta vote.
Okay.
Come on,
People don't
people,
wanna
get your
vote.
vote on. Get
They
your
don't
vote
like
on.
making. It's like they don't want to choose, who their favorites because they're. So I like everybody. I don't want to write alien. But you know what? The votes aren't being read exposed. We don't know who's voting for who, so you can just go to town. Go to town,
Yeah.
Grant. Go to town.
We take you down to Chinatown. So we still have 9 votes.
Did Matt
Alright.
just quote Tropic Thunder?
Oh.
Yeah.
The word of hope.
Yeah. How did you know that?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I've been watching the clips of it lately, and it's cracking me up, man. Like they've been showing, like I've never seen it. It must have been DVD where showing Robert Downey Jr. like doing like he's in the hotel with these Vietnamese guys, and he's like got a gun to his head in the bathtub.
Yeah.
He's like, I created the pyramids with sound in a blanket.
Yeah, there's
And then the guy's like, he got the gun to his head and he cocks it. He's like, it's cool, relax, be cool. He's like, I just gotta keep this to his head just in case the evil spirit tries to come down. Come on, baby, it's cool, relax. I'm like, what the heck?
All right, how we doing?
14 votes now.
Well, that's much
Got
better.
20.
Ooh,
Got,
nice.
18 people watching. Let's go.
Actually, go. So do it. Do it.
I mean,
Oh, 16.
woo, gosh dang, that's a lot. I mean,
Well, that's almost
compared to-
everybody.
I know, right?
Everyone's fired up.
See, somebody's VPN connected, so.
You can't.
You caught me. Kidding.
So, you ready?
Yep.
Okay. So, which one's the peanut butter medal? Is that 4th?
Third place.
3rd place.
Remember,
Okay, just
remember,
making sure.
peanut butter is the color of bronze.
Ah,
Kind of. Not really, but that's what we go with.
yeah. I don't know what peanut butter you eat, but okay.
Really old
It's like Superman peanut butter.
Is it Peter Pan or Skippy?
Okay, so in last place, Melissa, didn't Bones replace William Shatner's hip, Lester? Next to last place, Larry, you'll read my book or else, Whitaker.
Oh.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Matt, the dude with the fro Cossin with 44 points, comes in next.
All right.
Then Bill, was that 4th place? In 4th place, Bill, attached to the hip with Shatner, Deli. Sorry.
What's that? Deli.
Deli.
No, it's delay.
You can call me Delay.
It's delay.
Delay. Deli.
Bill
That's the French
Delay.
pronunciation.
Late again.
Pepta Delay. Anyways, the peanut butter medal goes to Amy, the only stinky men in the Bible were the Assyrians, Lester.
Yay!
Second place, Kevin, unwinking eye of Sauron, Sharp. And in first place,
Jeff, you did this, man. I'll remember it.
The guy, the first place, Mike, Mr. Stinky Miller.
Let's
Yay.
go.
Yay.
Congrats.
Thank you. Speech. No, sorry. Awesome sauce. Thanks, everybody. This was a fun night. Bill, thanks for coming in.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I'll try not to
having
cuss
the ability to speak and communicate.
Yes, it was great getting to talk to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's great to talk to you this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, last time it was just your
Computer
face.
stuff like that can be crazy. So.
Nothing wrong with your face, Bill. Just saying, the voice is also an added bonus.
Yay.
Oh, and look, Larry has turned into a black screen.
Oh no. Oh, he's back.
Oh, he's back.
That's fine. The black screen was working.
You got a cool chair, Larry.
Thank you.
He was moving his rig to the bathroom.
All right. Well, anyways, that's it, everybody. Cy rolled. It's super fun to draw alongside you guys. Thank you very much. Yeah, everybody. We're happy to have you guys join in the Discord and draw along for the pros pick portion of the game, whatever the show. And the link to my Whatnot is in the description if you want to join us over on Whatnot. I'll be continuing to draw this until I'm finished with it tonight over there. So please do join me if you want to watch me draw. And you'll probably get some inside baseball because most of these guys are probably going to stick around and just keep talking.
Yeah.
And we won't be on. I'll be on Whatnot. So, anyways, everyone, thank you for being here. Thank you for spending your Wednesday night with us once again. Anybody got anything they want to promote before we nope out? Buy Jeff's book.
Yeah,
Larry, tell me about your book.
Oh,
Read Larry's
it's
book.
not out yet. It's still in beta reading. I can't release it until Jeff finishes it.
Buy Jeff's book. Jeff, read Larry's book.
No pressure.
Dude, I'm not writing your book for you.
And by the way,
reading it.
Guys, myself, Kevin, Elliot, Gary, and Kevin's fiance are all on Whatnot. So if you want to check us out, we're on there and we're drawing all the time. So do give us a follow over there. Kev is KevHulk73, Elliot is Jerkmonger, and Zombie.
What is Whatnot? Is that a name of a website or is that an app?
Zombie Kebab. Yeah, it's a website. It's sort of like an online
Auction
Craigslist.
store.
Cool. www.whatnot.com.
It's a social media site. Yeah, whatnot.com. So check that out. Join us. Anything else, anybody?
No, just God bless everyone. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us.
All right. Thanks, everybody else. Say good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining.